stuff and jump up and down. It was not ideal.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking to you.
Cleveland for this World Series showdown between the 7th-seeded Adrian College Bulldogs and the 2-seeded Rowan University Profs. And guys, if the first 2 games are any indication, you like to be the lower seed because there's been a couple of mini upsets. I'd say one big-time upset in the earlier games. Josh, you've been sticking around all day. What have you seen from the first 2 games?
Yeah, it's been absolute madness on the other side of the bracket from Adrian. Number 1, Denison, running a 44-game win streak, which tied the all-time record in Division III baseball, will not break the record. They lose an absolutely crazy game at the end to East Texas Baptist, and then the upset earlier today as well. As this has been a day for the lower seeds, and Adrian coming into this one a 7 seed taking on the 2. They'll try to keep it going.
Yeah, so it's an 8-team World Series, 4-4 in 2 different brackets. The winners of the double elimination will play each other in the National Championship Series. So in the Bulldogs bracket, they got Rowan they're playing today. The other game, which, according to our math now with our delayed starts, won't begin until probably 10 o'clock tonight, Salisbury and Endicott, the 3 and the 6 in the whole tournament. But it's really anybody's contest, and I think the first 2 games really show that, Coach. And when you get to this spot, I don't think that number next to your name really matters that much because you've beaten good teams to get here, which means you're a good team too.
Exactly, and indication of that was Adrian beat the team from Texas that beat the number 1 seed, and that just tells you how close all these teams are. They're very close, and a hit here or a hit there or a mistake here or a mistake there can be the difference in the whole ball game. In that second game that we saw, the outfielder slipped and fell, and the ball drops in, and they get an extra run out of it.
Yes, a 5-1 win for East Texas Baptist in that one over Denison. This Bulldog team, their 3rd time into the World Series. 2021 was that elite offense. 2008 was just a special team altogether. This team does it differently, Coach, and their head coach, Craig Rainey, talks about it a lot. We pitch and we play defense. That's really what they do. Their offense isn't particularly special, but those 2 sides of the ball are very effective.
Well, pitching and defense are going to win championships, and we have both of those. We have excellent pitching, and watching the defense, our defense is as good. It might be the best one. Might be the best defense here in the 18 bracket.
Josh, speaking of that defense and the pitching, 4 Bulldogs recently named to the all-region squad. It was announced and put out on the Adrian College website, AdrianBulldogs.com, and all their social media accounts, and 4 very deserving gentlemen getting accolades.
Yeah, very deserving. You get 2 to the second team in Rolando Jimenez and Ambrose Horwath. Horwath not starting here in Game 1. Instead, it'll be his counterpart who made 3rd team All-Region, Landon Kozlowski, and the catcher Gabe Jones also on that 3rd team. So very nice. You see 4 players on the All-Region team for this Bulldog squad. And, of course, the coaching staff for both these teams have been here time and time again.
Yeah, Coach, we got a lot of wins here in the ballpark. You have a whole bunch of them. Coach Craig Rainey does, and Rowan University certainly a lot of wins on the bench for their head man as well. And, gosh, you talk about experience at the helm.
Right, and Coach Mike Dickinson for Rowan got his 700 win in April this year. And, of course, Coach Rainey, as we all know, has got 800-plus wins. So it's 2 coaches that have been through the mill a lot and have been at their institution for a long period of time. And that says a lot about their program. It says a lot about them being able to recruit, get players at their to their school. 2 great coaches going head-to-head.
And what a fascinating matchup this is, because both these teams play in such a similar way. They are both balanced the entire way through. They're not winning with big, high scoring. The pitching staffs aren't maybe the most elite here, but they're balanced top to bottom. Both these teams are. So I think it's a very interesting matchup. And like you said, those small things, the details, the margins just grow so much smaller at this level.
No question about that. And the thing that Coach Rainey does, if we got a one-run ball game, Coach Rainey's, I like our chances really, really well, because he uses the small game and he also uses the long ball. And you don't see that a whole lot here with the small game. But Coach Rainey goes to that a lot. And I really like that type of ball.
That's right. Looking at the defensive and the pitching challenge for Adrian in this matchup, while the number 3 hitter for Rowan, his name is Braden Davis. He's a junior. He bats .411 this season. He has 15 home runs. This guy could be a problem in this Bulldog lineup, especially if the first 2 guys ahead of him get on base. But when a guy's batting .411 in his 42nd game of the season, I mean, that's some high-quality D3 baseball right there from that young man, Mr. Davis.
Yeah, there's a reason he's the player of the year in their conference, and definitely one of the very best that really the nation has to offer.
Right. Looking at the stats, he has 74 hits in this game. 37 of them are extra base hits, 18 doubles, 2 triples, and 15 home runs.
That's not too shabby, is it, Coach? You take those numbers any day of the week. Flipping the coin back to Adrian College, that pitching staff that will have to handle Rowan. You'd like to get as much as you can out of the junior Landon Kozlowski, but if you get in a situation where you got a tight lead late, Coach Rainey has not hesitated to go to his sophomore from Adrian High School, Sean Parker. This guy has been lights out this postseason. He's been a horse. He's pitched 3 innings, and then he's turned around and started an elimination game. The righty from Adrian High School has been every bit as impressive as any other guy in this team.
He certainly is impressive. There's no question. You know, he throws 50 pitches on Saturday, and then he comes back and throws another 40 or 50 pitches in the championship game on no day's rest.
That's right. In a do-or-die situation for the Bulldogs. They have faced elimination many times this postseason, Josh, but it's all about getting out of that elimination bracket, right? Win day 1, and that's been a struggle for this team this season, aside from the MIAA tournament, but in their history here at the World Series, too.
Yeah, Adrian, 0-2 in the last 2 World Series in the first game that they have played.
All right, we'll see if they can shake that trend when we come back. First pitch coming up here at the College World Series.
They call us a Cinderella story.
The little
the Bulldogs and the Profs for the first time ever, and they meet here in the D3 World Series. We welcome you back to Classic Park here in Eastlake, Ohio, just outside Cleveland. Ian Wendt, Josh Mitchell, and Larry Tuttle alongside. The Bulldogs earned the 7th seed in this tournament. Rowan takes the 2 seed, but again, we mentioned in those early games, the seed, it does not really matter, as the couple of bracket upsets already taken place today. This is not a win or go home situation yet. It's a double elimination bracket with 4 teams on either side, the winners to play each other for the National Championship Series. And we talked right before the break about win that first game. Yeah. And Skip, Coach Greg Rainey, has talked about it a lot. And the last 2 4-team brackets, they have not won the first game, and they've done it the hard way.
Yeah, that first game is so important. You lose that first game, you're going to have to win 4 games in a row and then win a best-of-3 series. So hard to do for any team at this level.
No question about that. It certainly puts a lot of pressure on that first game to stay out of that loser's bracket. And even the second game, you want to stay out of that loser's bracket, because then you've got to win 1 more game. And the way the tournament's set up, a 3-game series, if you can get through the bracket in a 3-game series, now you go the best 2 out of 3. If you lose that first game, boy, it really tests your pitching staff and your mentality to the game.
There is a day off, right, built in on Tuesday should you win
the
bracket.
Before
so you would get a day off.
Yep. Yes. You would get 1 day between there. But I think even for this side of the bracket, it's even more important to not lose this first game, because the other 2 teams on this side of the bracket who will play later tonight, Endicott and Salisbury, have 2 of the best pitching staffs in this field. They're going to play each other. You're going to have to play one of those teams. You do not want to have to play through both of them potentially. You only want to get the winner.
So the Profs take the field. They are the home team in this matchup. Head coach Mike Dickinson, he's a Rowan grad of 2002, as we mentioned, in his 12th season. He's going to send his right-handed pitcher. He stands at 6'4", a grad student out of New Jersey, a local kid. Number 12, it's going to be Zach Coluccio going for the Profs. He's going to have to deal with the likes of Nick Bruder and Rolando Jimenez right at the top of this Bulldog lineup.
Yeah, Coluccio comes in a 4.68 ERA on the season. This will be his 12th appearance and 12th start of the year. He's pitched 59 2/3 innings with 57 strikeouts, but has been hittable with giving up a 300 batting average to hitters and 75 hits to go along with 44 runs. So definitely a guy that you can get some contact with.
That's for sure. With a 300 batting average, I like our chances. But the key is going to be obviously scoring runs, but the key is going to be defense. If we play defense like we've been playing, we're going to be okay.
Nick Bruder strides in the right-handed batter's box to begin this 2026 World Series for the Adrian College Bulldogs. For just the 3rd time in their program's history, the windup and the pitch is taken for a called strike. Tonight's first pitch brought to you by Matthew Eichhorn with the Taylor Agency, helping you get ahead before life throws you a curve, and that was a nice fastball over the heart of the plate that time. The 0-1 coming to Bruder. Nick swings, and it's a pop fly into left field. Left fielder trips and falls down. The ball goes to the wall. Bruder on his way to second. He's thinking 3. He's on the move. The cutoff. The throw to third is in time. He's out at third. The relay from the left fielder that time, that is Damon Suriani, got cut off, and Bruder got gunned down at third, trying to stretch a single and an error into 3 bases.
Aggressive base running. That's what Adrian loves to do, is get aggressive, and that time just a little too much so.
Boy, he wasn't out by much.
Boy,
that's why he hit the cutoff man, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Gives you a chance. So bases empty, 1 out for the junior from Tampa, Florida, Rolando Jimenez. Rowe swings and misses at the first pitch. Bulldogs in their pinstripes, their gray jerseys, the black numbers. Bulldogs across the front. Rowan in their home white jerseys. Sort of a Baldwin Wallace looking brown on their caps. Rowe puts this one out into left field. Another chance for the Profs. Left fielder looks up, makes the catch above his head for the second out, deep into that gap between left and center field.
Yeah, we're at 320 down the lines, and it looks like about 400 straight away here. 360 or so in the power alleys.
Yeah, this is a guy that can hit one out there if he wants to and gets a hold of one. There's Gabe Jones. Coach Tuttle's pride and joy, young man out of Blissfield High School, spent a couple years at JUCO, and now here he is with his hometown team, so to speak, first year with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Gabe's had a great year for the Dogs, and he certainly is capable of reaching the fences very easily here.
Yeah, gets under that one and puts it foul down the right field line.
Yeah, Gabe Jones, 20 doubles, which puts him tied for top 15 in the nation.
Little doubles machine there for Jonesy. The 0-1 coming to the Bulldog catcher is in there for a called strike on the upper outside part of the plate.
And you feel like Adrian's going to need the power to show up here at the World Series. It's kind of been in and out throughout the playoffs.
The 0-2 is just away. The Profs' entire field started walking toward their dugout, and Jones takes the ball.
The first two games, the first game was like, I believe, 11-4, 11-5, and the second game was 5-1, so there's runs being scored here.
Yeah, the 1-2 was outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone, and nobody on. They credited Nick Bruder with the double and then thrown out at third. Jimenez with the fly out to left field. 2-2 coming to Jones. Outside, ball 3. Gosh, didn't miss by a lot. Looked like some kind of tight slider there from Coluccio.
Beautiful day for baseball. Not a cloud in the sky. Wind blowing left to right across the field.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Josh. It is picturesque. The payoff pitch, up and away, ball 4. He walked him.
Yeah.
That wasn't close. The other 2 were pretty close, but Jones earns a 2-out walk.
Yeah, the field is natural grass here, which is a little different than the Bulldogs have been used to playing on. We've been on the turf, so that might have a little bit of say in what's happened. In fact, the left fielders
we've already seen it. We saw the center fielder for Denison trip and fall. Kristen Oliver takes his first at-bats of the World Series with a runner at first base, Gabe Jones, and 2 outs. Oliver foul tips one into the glove for strike 1.
Oliver from the Tampa, Florida area, and has had a very solid season for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, 281 batter. He's playing first base this evening. Jones at first, 2 outs, no score. Outside, a little slider there from Coluccio.
Yeah, we're not seeing overly fast velocity-wise from the pitcher. He has a good breaking ball.
1-1 coming to Oliver. Swings at a fastball. It's a chopper between third and short. Third baseman takes, throws across the diamond, and the Bulldogs are retired in the top of the third inning. Top of the first, they put 3 balls in play, though, all to the left side. Landon Kozlowski to the hill. When we come back, we are tied at zeros in the 2026 College World Series on 96.5 The Cave, 965thecave.com. Home plate umpire Dan Atkins rings up Jason Schooley for Rowan University to end the first inning with a man at second base. We go to the second inning, both teams with a hit. We are scoreless over in Eastlake, Ohio. Ian Wendt, we got Larry Tuttle, we got Josh Mitchell up here in the booth. Guaranteed 2 games in the World Series. It is a double elimination format, so depending, it doesn't matter what the Dogs do today, they will play tomorrow, but the opponent will matter and what bracket they're in. They love to get in that winner's bracket, but certainly a tall task today as we move through the Bulldog battery here in the top of the second inning. Boy, there was a missed opportunity in that first inning. Right, Josh and Larry?
Yeah.
Nick Bruder hitting a double, tried to stretch it into a triple, got thrown out at third, and then Jones with a 2-out walk and couldn't do much with it.
You anticipate this is a game where every run, every out's going to matter, and the quality at bats will be the ones with runners in scoring position. Those are the ones that matter.
Bulldog right fielder Jackson McWiggin swings over the top of the first pitch. He sees, made a nice play in right field in that bottom of the first inning. He's a junior from Manchester.
Another local kid from Manchester for the Dogs.
Oh, this pitch way outside.
Yeah, the local players on this team, they even talked about it after the Super Regional, how some of them have played together since they were in Little League.
Right.
Played some Legion ball together probably, a lot of stuff in the summer. The pitch from Coluccio to McWiggin. It is rule the ball.
Oh,
that
was
thing
close,
looked awful close from up here. Again, we are up and to the right.
Yeah, we can umpire pretty well from here. We
just ask us.
They don't hear us.
Yes. A 2-1 count to McWiggin. Outside, ball 3.
It's the same spot as the one we pitched before.
Slight breeze blowing out to right field. Temperature at the first pitch was 67 degrees. The 3-1 to McWiggin. Swings and rolls it over on the ground to third. Charging, scooping, and then throwing across the diamond to record the out was Brett Chiesa. And 1 up, 1 down in the Bulldog half of the second inning. 3-1 count. Don't mind a guy swinging away there with nobody on base.
Especially against a guy who, as we said, prone to give up hits. You love to get a leadoff runner on. Doesn't work out that time.
Right.
Brendan Willitson gets an at-bat. He was first baseman much of the season for the Dogs as the lefty fouls one off at home plate. He has, since really the postseason, he's traded some time with Christian Oliver at first base. It's a righty-lefty situation as well, and a lot of times the other guy will DH when the other one's not at first.
Exactly. And got the right-hander on the hill today, and so we got the left-hander at the plate.
0-1 to Willitson. Inside for a ball. The senior from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wilson, as Coach mentioned earlier, one of just a couple of seniors in the starting roster. This is a very young team for Adrian.
Right.
Coluccio ready with this offering. Willitson on the ground to first, right to the Prof's first baseman for the scoop and the run. Nick Struble makes quick work of Willitson. He grounds out for the second out of the inning. So the Dogs are making some contact. Just hitting it right at people in this second inning.
The thing is, we're not striking out. We're getting good cuts up there at the plate, and you can see it. Even the foul balls have been well hit.
Hometown kid Jake Burns with his first cuts of this World Series takes a ball, maybe up and maybe in. The left fielder.
This ballpark was built for Jake Burns, I'll tell you.
That's right. Waits for the 1-0. Takes strike 1.
Yeah, Burns the power in this lineup. 10 home runs on the year, a .567 batting average. It's kind of him and Gabe Jones are the two guys kind of evenly spaced out in the lineup who, when they come up, they're swinging for power.
And this one's popped up right behind home plate. Throws the mask over and drops the baseball right behind home plate. Jason Schooley
kind of
Couldn't make the catch.
in and out of the catcher's mitt. That mitt, I mean, just a little bit differently shaped than a regular glove.
You
All right, Coach.
He threw that when he took his mask off. He got rid of his mask like you're supposed to just before you make the play, but his hat caught in it, and it looked like that hat took his sight away from the ball a little bit because that hat ended up right under his feet.
Coach question after this pitch. Burns up there with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Takes strike 3 right there on the outside corner. Pop up there behind home plate, Coach. There was plenty of time for the first baseman to maybe make a play on that, but you've been in the dugout for a long time. That is the play to have the catcher go make that catch?
Where that ball was, it was definitely the catcher's ball.
Okay.
The first baseman, that would have been a struggle for him to get to it.
Well, it doesn't pay off for the Bulldogs. Burns strikes out, and we are through 1.5 here at Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. It's the D3 Baseball World Series on 96.5 The Cave, 965thecave.com, and the Adrian College Sports Network. Little Hail Adrian here in Eastlake, Ohio. It is Classic Park, just outside Cleveland, Ohio. Ian Went, the Hall of Famer, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell alongside. I mean, talk about the range and the crew we got here today. I'm Ian Went, 2016 grad. Coach was a 66 grad, and Josh Mitchell, class of 2027.
Fall
Are we on
of
track
27.
for that? 27. All right.
You know, looking at the field here, that shadow is just about reached the pitcher's mound now.
Yeah, third base covered, home plate covered. Casey Finn leads off the inning for the Bulldogs, and he takes one inside, nearly caught the jersey. The sophomore from Indiana taking over at second base when Rolando Jimenez made the move to third.
Well, this is a good inning to get started. We got 8 and 9 coming up, and get one of these two guys on base.
Finn on the ground,
that's
bouncing
be
past
tough.
the pitcher's mound. The shortstop comes in to make the play.
Yeah.
Got him by
Ooh.
about half a step. Good throw that time, and a nice job in the field.
Yeah, Davis, the all-region superstar, runs in to throw that one out at first. And like you were alluding to, Coach, that was a tough rundown on the all-natural grass. Those soft tappers up the middle don't roll like they do on turf like Adrian's used to.
That's right. And he made a nice play because the ball doesn't come off the grass near as quick.
Good senior season for Jack Boyke, and the lefty at the plate will take his first cuts to the World Series. Takes on the inside part of the plate, called a strike.
Like you said, Coach, the bottom guys in this lineup for Adrian are going to be important because the guys at the top, they'll give you some hits, but they need someone to try and drive in.
Right.
Boyke behind the count, 0-1, nearly wore that one. Again, we mentioned in the pregame, good to see Boyke out there as he went down with a wicked-looking injury, and cramps were the cause. So Jack at center field, but now at the plate, he fouls this one back toward the press area for strike two.
Well, one nice thing about Boyke and Finn, they both run real well, especially down there at the bottom of the order. And that's a big bonus when you get later in the game, you get one of those guys on base at the end of, and then you got the top of your order coming up.
Pitch from Zach Calusio over to Boyke as he fouls it off right at home plate.
And that's part of, Coach, what this team has done with changing the order around just a little, right? Jimenez was down towards the bottom. He's been so good in these playoffs, so you move him back higher up in the order, get a little more consistency, tighten your speed together towards the bottom.
Right.
1-2 to Boyke, takes it right there for strike three inside part of the plate. Second strikeout looking for these Bulldogs, and there's 2 out and nobody on in the top of the third inning, and we go to the top of our order. The guy with the only base hit for the Bulldogs, it is Nick Bruder. He had a double to lead off this game, tried to turn it into 3, and he got thrown out at third base.
Yeah, but we know what he's capable of, and you know he's frustrated that the leadoff guy that he got picked off like that.
And this guy's been red hot. That super regional weekend, Bruder was seeing the ball super ball on that one. That was a called strike that didn't look great from way up here. 6 hits back-to-back in that doubleheader win against Bethany Lutheran as Bruder swings and fouls this straight up, back behind home plate, and it will be caught right up along the netting. Schooley, the catcher, gets it done. The Bulldogs go down in order to the bottom of inning number 3. We go. We are tied up at 0s. It's game 1 of the College World Series. Bulldogs and Profs. We'll be right back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. we welcome you out to East Lake, Ohio, just outside of Cleveland, for the College World Series D3 baseball style. Ian Wendt, Hall of Famer Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell alongside. Yeah, three-man crew for some baseball this evening. Adrian's Game 1 of the World Series. If the Bulldogs find a way to win, they'll play at 8:30 tomorrow night against the winner of our night game after this one, Salisbury or Endicott. If the Bulldogs lose, they'll play the loser of the late game tonight.
Correct.
Trying to get through this 4-team bracket to get to the championship series. It is Mason Dorsey to lead things off for Rowan University as he takes a called strike on the outer part. Landon Kozlowski just doing what he's been doing this postseason and really all year for Coach Rainey, just throwing strikes and eating up innings.
Yeah, put together some great work, and it's kind of been what Adrian's missed all season, has been swing and miss stuff. They get to a lot of good counts, but can't close out the batter. They get a lot of soft contact. Well, so far, Kozlowski
on the ground. It's right up the middle between Finn, Bruder, and Kozlowski. It's a leadoff single for the Profs, and yes, that is their nickname, their mascot. It's an owl. Professor, Profs. It makes sense, doesn't it?
Another one there, just soft contact right up the middle. That's that time Adrian to get over to, but that's what you're trying to generate. The strength of this Adrian team is the infield. Soft ground balls are your best recipe to get outs. Didn't work out that time, though.
Yeah, Mason.
No, hit it right up the middle. The pitcher's the only one that had a chance, and it was hit too hard coming right back at him.
Dorsey picks up the third Rowan University hit of this ball game, and it's a leadoff single. The field still playing Evan McCoach to pull the baseball as he takes his second at bat. He struck out to begin the first inning. No score, bottom 3. That shadow creeps ever closer to the pitcher's mound. Kozlowski from the stretch. The pitch. It's going to be a bunt right to Jimenez at third. He's going to scoop, and the only play is to first. So everything went according to plan for both squads. Rowan moves the runner to second with one out, and the Bulldogs get the out.
Both these teams are accustomed to try to play this small ball. I know that's the kind of game you like to see, Coach.
Right.
You put the bunt down, move them over a spot, give yourself an opportunity with runner in scoring position.
Well,
these are the batters that matter.
That first run is really getting on the board first is really important, and that's why these coaches have won 700 and 800 ball games because of that.
Heyman Sirianni's second at bat. He had a hit in his first trip against Kozlowski in the first inning. He picked up a double, was stranded there. He's got a man at second with one out, scoreless, bottom of the third. Kozlowski looks in, now offers, and it is right there for a called strike. A ball and a strike to the left fielder.
Now, Sirianni, one of the two sophomores that lead off this lineup.
Breaking ball on the ground, right up the middle. Bruder range into the hole, throws back across his body. It drew Oliver off the bag. He is safe, but Christian Oliver saved possibly a run from scoring as that throw pulled him off the bag toward home plate.
Right. It was that'd have to be a hit anyway, but it was a great play by keeping the runner from scoring.
Well, yeah, and Bruder getting to that ball too, because
exactly
a hit into the center field, that's an RBI.
Right, and that was the only, what he did was the only thing he had a chance. He had to do a complete circle to get his balance back to make the throw to first, and it's.
Well, guys, here's a batter that we need to get a ground ball out of, but a guy that doesn't hit a lot of ground balls, Braden Davis, as everyone's looking into right field. Is there a door open? There's a gate that was left open in the Rowan University bullpen area. It's an exposed bullpen, guys. There's no barrier between it. Talk about old school ballpark.
Yeah, ballpark built in 2003, the home for the Cleveland Guardians minor league team, the Captains.
Their single A team here, and right down the road, Erie, Pennsylvania, is the Tigers double A team.
Davis shoots this in the air to right field. This could probably score a run as McGuigan ranges over. He'll make the catch and just throw it into second base. Davis, though not a hit, gets an RBI on the sacrifice fly to right field. There's 2 out, but 1 across. It's 1-0 Profs here in the bottom of the third.
That's what he does. Hit for power, put one in the outfield, drive a run home. And those are the bats that matter, right? When you got a runner at third, just put one in the outfield.
Right.
Catcher Jason Schooley. Bats left-handed. He struck out in his first at bat. Man at first base, 2 outs. It's 1-0 Rowan as this pitch is low and in. Nice block by Jones behind the plate.
Schooley, the lowest batting average on the team at 253, but that strikeout earlier in the game, only his 9th of the year, so guy that has been tough to get.
Puts the ball in play.
Bulldog defense plays him to pull as a quick throw to first, just to check on Damon Sirianni.
Puts the ball in play and leads the team in walks as well.
Right.
Single, ground out, single, fly out for the Profs as this pitch is low and away. Ball 2 against no strikes to Jason Schooley.
So 2 outs here, only a runner at first.
2-0 pitch. Whoa. Bat flew out of his hands. How'd that happen?
Awkward one. Lucky it didn't catch anybody behind home plate.
Right.
Was it on the recoil that it slipped out of his hands? It didn't fly into the field. It went up the third baseline.
Which for a left-handed batter is particularly strange.
He's going to spray some stuff on the handle of his bat.
A little sticky stuff.
Yeah, see if that helps out.
Yeah, very fortunate that didn't catch either Gabe Jones or the home plate umpire.
Exactly.
It's a 2-1 count to Schooley. Hit hard in the air, foul down the first baseline. Into the Rowan bullpen, so he was ahead of that pitch. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone, bottom 3. It is 1-0 Rowan University.
And I think we can safely say there, at this time of the day, there are no routine plays out in right field as that sun is going to be just over the top of the stands.
This one rolled over, fouled on the first base line again. Adrian College comes into this game 37-12, winners of the Michigan Intercollegiate Athletic Association regular and postseason. Won their regional at the Nick, won the Supers at the Nick. Rowan University comes into play 38-5 on the season. Number 2 seed in the World Series. 2-2 count coming to Schooley. Hits this in the air.
It's a deep ball.
To right field. Into foul territory goes McGuigan, and it is a foul ball. Just snuck out of play down there in the corner.
Yeah, a little more room down the line than McGuigan's used to. You're so used to the Nicolay Field where there's only like a foot, 2 feet from the wall to the foul line, but extra space.
We've had 3. He's had the last 3 pitches have all been hit foul. About the same distance from the line, about 8 to 10 feet.
So what do you do here? If you're the pitcher, what are you looking at? He's been ahead, right?
Yep.
We'll see what he goes with. 2-2, 2 outs, man at first. Kaz comes home. It is. Rule the ball, the throw to second as stealing the base there was Sirianni, and that 2-2 was awful close. I thought he had him for strike 3.
Yeah, man. So did Gabe Jones. He didn't pop up to throw to second right away because he thought he was going to get the punch out.
So the bat stays alive, 3-2.
And now you got a runner at scoring position again. Yeah.
Right.
Payoff pitch for Kozlowski. Checks the pitch comm. He comes set. 3-2 to Schooley. Is in the air, foul back towards us. It'll land just in front of us off to the left, so keep this at bat going. It's been a good battle here, and it's 3-2 still to Jason Schooley.
And this is what Schooley's in the lineup to do, like we said. One of the lowest batting average in the lineup, but he's here to put balls in play. He doesn't strike out, walks quite a few times. He's going to battle every time at the plate.
Payoff pitch again. He checks his swing. He did not go. says the third base umpire down there. It's Greg Stanley, so he issues the walk with 2 outs. That keeps the Rowan University battery.
I didn't think it even had to be questioned. It looked like it was an excellent pitch.
Well, rule the ball, so the long at bat turns into a walk for the Profs. Now it's Ian Murphy, the DH, 0 for 1 in the game. He's batting here with 2 out and 2 on, 1 in already in the bottom of the third. That one is there for a strike.
45 hits on the year for Murphy. 8 extra base hits, 4 home runs. Driven in 37 runs over the course of the season.
The shadow almost covering the pitcher's mound completely. The 0-1, low and away, ball 1.
Runners on first and second with 2 out. It's important we get this hitter here. We don't need to go loading the bases or anything like that.
Yeah, we noticed that with Bethany Lutheran. Just hard to get that third out of the inning. They just battle up there at the plate as this one's hit. A short hop to Jimenez,
what a play.
Who fields it on the backhand and touches the base at third for the force out, and the inning is over. Well, the Bulldogs surrender 1, but they leave 2 on. It is 1-0 Rowan University. We go to the top of the 4th inning. This is Bulldog Baseball on the Adrian College Sports Network. Over at third base, Charlie Solis is the first base coach for Skip Craig Rainey. Craig in his 33rd year with the Bulldogs. 0-1 Jimenez is upstairs from Zach Coluccio out there for his 4th inning of work, working with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, trying to get a leadoff base runner on for Adrian. Haven't done it yet. You'd love to be able to try and play some small ball.
This would be a good one to get on right here.
Jimenez in the air, shallow right. And it's a long run, and looking into the sun, he'll make the catch. Kind of precariously, but gloving that is Evan McCoach. 1 up, 1 down in the Bulldog half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, no routine plays in right field right now. Almost lost that one in the sun, but just got it and put it away.
This has been, Adrian has 1 hit through the lineup once and now a couple of batters. That's kind of been the case the last few games, is they take once or twice through the lineup to really get things going. Offering to Gabe Jones is inside.
But when they get the big inning, they get a big inning, and that's definitely what they'll be hunting in this game.
That's been the way it's gone as of late.
Breaking ball to Jones is in there for a strike. Check the swing. It was a called strike Behind home plate again, it's Dan Atkins. Over at first is Joe Iglio. At second base, it's Kenny Hyatt. He's the crew chief. Greg Stanley over at third. It's Jones swings and misses for strike 2.
Jones drew the walk last time up.
1-2 on Jones right now. 1 out, nobody on.
Bulldogs down a run. Jones takes inside. Evens us up here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. After Jones, it is Christian Oliver, then Jackson McGuigan. 2-2 to Jones. From the windup, the pitch. Inside and high, ball 3. So Jones works it back full. He did this last at bat and worked himself onto first base with a walk. See if he has more walks in him.
Boy, they're not playing him to pull the ball. Look where that left fielder's at.
Yeah, the center fielder, too. The 3-2 to Jones. He puts it on the ground, foul. Might have been off his foot at home plate. Another payoff pitch coming from Zach Coluccio. Has done a nice job through this Bulldog lineup the first time. Just a leadoff double to Bruder and a walk to Gabe Jones. Those are the only Bulldog base runners.
Hopefully we get another one here for Jones on this pitch here. Hit or a walk. We'll take either one.
3-2 to Jonesy. Outside, it's another walk, ball 4.
Well, that wasn't even close.
No question whether he should swing at it or not. I think I would have taken that for ball 4 with my questionable plate discipline.
I mean, coming in, Gabe Jones had 45 strikeouts on the year, and it almost seems like the Browns pitching staff has identified that, and they're trying to bait out swing and miss, and so far resulted in 2 walks.
Oliver at the plate with a man at first. Christian takes a called strike on a sweeping pitch there from Zach Coluccio. 1-0 Rowan. Top of inning number 4. The Bulldogs have now had 3 people reach base, a couple of walks, and a hit. Oliver puts this one in the air to right field. It will be into the sun, but playable. My goodness, you're right. It is precarious stuff out there, but Evan McCoach fights through the sun and records out number 2. I mean, these guys can't get a jump on that ball going to right. It is just a chore to field a ball out there here tonight. Shouldn't be a problem for the late game. They'll probably start at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, because we didn't start this game until about 6:30.
It is worth mentioning, too, if you lose this game, whoever does will have to play in the same time slot tomorrow and have to deal with it again.
That's right. That bullpen door behind the bullpen keeps opening up, so they get out there and close it.
Got Jackson McGuigan up.
Yeah, McGuigan definitely going to be swinging for power here. Gabe Jones not the fastest guy at first.
2 gone and a tying run at first. Takes it in there for a called strike. Inside part of the plate for J-Mac. Again, one of these juniors for these Bulldogs. A solid junior and sophomore lineup. Plays a lot of ball for Coach Rainey. Coluccio ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss. In on the hands was that pitch. It's 0-2 on McGuigan.
Yeah, team for Adrian set up kind of like how Rowan was last year with a team of juniors, sophomores, made the World Series, and only got better the next season.
Right.
Up there with an 0-2 count. Jones takes his lead at first. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. So a 1-out walk yields nothing. The Bulldogs are still off the scoreboard. We've played 3.5 here at Classic Park. It's the College World Series. It's 1-0 Rowan right here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
is that I thought we were going to get to this guy a little more than what we have. But he's settled down and been able to get that breaking ball over a lot better than he did the first inning or two.
Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Rowan University. First matchup ever between the two schools. It's fastball away. It's ball 3 on Struble.
Yeah, Rowan's been a fantastic program. This is their 9th trip to the World Series.
Oh, look at this 3-1 pitch hit in the air to left field. Burns going back to the track in front of the wall, makes the catch on the run. And the sophomore from Tecumseh gloves it down. That was a deep fly ball and a 3-1 pitch.
Bounced off the fence just as he caught it. It was he made that play look a lot easier than what it was because as an outfielder, you worry about running into the fence, and he still made the play and ran into the fence, and it is padded out there, so that makes it a little nicer.
Well, one difference between here and the Nick, that chain fence out there, right, with some banners to buffer you, but
yep.
We saw Burns go hard into the wall a couple weeks ago, bang up that shoulder. Brett Chiesa, the batter, he's ahead in the count 1-0, and now it's an even count 1-1.
Yeah, 320 to both corners. The Nick a little bit bigger than this, so not quite as much grass to cover as they're used to on the turf.
Exactly.
And this pitch is on the ground over the glove of Jimenez, an odd hop off the grass. And that's a 1-out single for the Profs.
It's a classic example of not getting that true bounce off of the turf.
That's a play that at Nicolay Field, Jimenez probably makes, 99 times out of 100, and on the natural grass, but you're just not used to it, right? Maybe if you played on it every day, that's a play you'd make, but when you're not used to seeing it come off right at you like that, it just gets a little bit higher than you thought it would.
Took that skip off the grass. Normally, you get a good easy skip, but that one there bounced up and over his head a little.
Joey Bogart, the batter. He bats 8th in the Rowan lineup. He takes a called strike from Landon Kozlowski. Man at first base with 1 out. Yep. That shadow is creeping quickly toward first base. The pitcher's mound and home plate covered. Kozlowski checks first. Comes home. In the air to right field. It's going to be caught on the dive by Jackson McGuigan for out number 2 as he flips it into first base, trying for a fortunate double play. Didn't get it, but what a nice job laying out and making that catch.
Holy smokes, I'll tell you. That ball gets by him, and we got at least 1 run scored.
Oh, no doubt.
That was just a great play.
A couple of nice plays by McGuigan out there in right field. It brings up the number 9 hitter, Mason Dorsey, who got a leadoff single his last at bat, and he scored the game's only run. He got bunted over, an infield single, and then a sacrifice fly. 2 outs, man at first. This breaking ball fades away.
A critical guy, too, in the lineup in the 9 spot. The top of this lineup's so good. You know, his ability to turn the card over throughout the course of this game will be important.
1 ball, no strikes. Kozlowski offers it home, and it's a line shot off the glove of Oliver, and foul ball is the call right at first base.
Boy, that was close. That was really close.
His glove, I think, hit. Boy.
Fortunately, that umpire is looking right down the line on that, so he had a great look at it. The first base umpire.
Yeah, Oliver got a glove on it.
And, you know, being left-handed was all the difference in the world there, because if he's right-handed, he'd never touch that ball.
A ball and a strike to Dorsey. Breaking ball didn't offer. They throw back. Jones, they got him. Oh, he dropped the ball. Boy, Jones with a snap throw behind the runner, and Oliver, when he went to apply the tag, the ball squirted out of his glove.
Oh, a tough break there. And you talk about it so often, Coach. The 6-inch plays, the ones that just go your way or they just don't. And that one, so close.
So close.
Boy, bang, bang plays at first base, back to back. The count is 2-1 to Dorsey. Tap foul right at home plate. Top, or rather bottom of inning number 4. It's still 1-0 Rowan.
Got one of the teams loosening up out there in right field. See him out there beyond the fence?
That's right.
Looks to be Endicott. The Salisbury players are a little further over.
2-2 on the ground. There's a hole between short and third, and that's right where the baseball went. It's a 2-out poke into left field for the number 9 hitter, and he's got a couple of base knocks today, and that'll turn the lineup over to the top for Evan McCoach.
Now it's with 2 outs, so it's not so bad, but this is the scary thing. Top of the order with base runners on. This goes for both teams.
Yep.
These are like the most dangerous moments.
This is
McCoach officially 0 for 1. He has a strikeout. Bulldogs play him to pull. Men at second and first with 2 outs. This one is in there for a strike. We hear the Rowan players get animated. Didn't like that call.
talk about closeness. The play at first base there where we had him out, you know, that's the closeness.
And we got a timeout on the field, offensive timeout. I heard all the umpires start to say something. I go, oh no, is it a balk? Because we saw 4 of those in the game before.
Yeah, not often you see an offensive timeout this early in the game. Sometimes late in the game you'll have an offensive timeout to talk things over, but coaching staff had something they want to discuss.
He must have picked something up. I'm not quite sure what it might be, but
especially with 2 outs, you're not discussing any kind of small ball, trying to advance anybody, anything like that. No, you're swinging for power here.
Kozlowski up to 65 pitches, 44 have been strikes. He's allowed 5 hits, 1 walk. He has struck out 3. He's given up that 1 run, trying to keep it that way. It's a 0-1 count to Evan McCoach. 2 on and 2 gone. Koz checks second, comes home. It is perhaps low, maybe
low,
outside.
Yeah.
Tough one there. We know really all these Adrian pitchers, but Kozlowski in particular loves to work that bottom outside corner.
A ball and a strike. This one is a breaking pitch and doesn't get the call there. It's a 2-ball, 1-strike count now.
Similar pitch,
Evan
similar
McCoach.
spot.
Boy, those have been 2 really close pitches. It was the last 2.
Lefty at the plate, righty on the hill. Koz checking second. Now he comes home. On the ground toward first, it is Oliver. He flips to Kozlowski, covering for out number 3. So Rowan threatens, but does not score. We still have a 1-run ball game. The Bulldogs trying to string some hits together and get themselves on the scoreboard. It is 1-0 Rowan University. To the 5th we go right after this on the Adrian College Sports Network. Welcome back to Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. It's the College World Series on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Webb, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell on the broadcast. And this Adrian College lineup looking to wake up here in the top of inning number 5. They've put, 3 on base. One of them got thrown out at third. The other 2 were walked by Gabe Jones. Otherwise, just 1 hit. It was a leadoff double by Nick Bruder. We'll see if the fortunes change with the designated hitter Brendan Willitson, who leads off the fifth.
Get something started here, get a runner on. The runners have been tough to come by here as of late.
Zach Coluccio pitching well against this Adrian lineup. It's in there for a called strike on Willitson.
And this Adrian team would love to be able to play some small ball, try and generate a tying run, but you can't if you don't get the leadoff guy on.
Get that guy on, yep.
The 0-1 to Willitson. High, ball one. Kind of slight breeze blowing out to right field. Should one of these lefties get a hold of a baseball. 1-1 to Willitson. That is just inside, not by much, ball two.
Maybe one of the weaknesses of this Adrian team, only the two lefties in the lineup. Definitely, right-handed heavy.
Yeah, no doubt. And, they will go to Cam Oliver sometimes off the bench should they need a lefty, but you're right. Very righty-dominant lineup as Willitson puts this one in the air. It is high, but not very deep into right field. Battling the sun and the baseball is the Rowan University right fielder. Again, it is Evan McCoach with the first out of the fifth.
Getting a lot of movement on his pitches. That's why we're getting a lot of pop-ups and ground balls here.
And we're about to hit another interesting time here in the ballpark as the sun gets a little lower in the sky. It's going to start to go through kind of an opening in the stadium, and the home plate about to come back into the sun.
Burns at the plate. Jake rolls it over to third on the first pitch. And he's out on one offering, so two quick outs for Coluccio. And this guy's pitching well below his ERA would suggest.
Right.
He's done a good job just about two times through the Bulldog lineup.
But that's the thing with ERAs at this level. When you've only played 11 games, one bad outing makes it look bad all the rest of the year, where if you look at everything else, he's pretty good.
Right.
It's Casey Finn's second trip to the plate as he takes a called strike. Finn, the sophomore from Indiana, 0 for 1 in the game. He bats .288 on the year. Nobody on, 2 out. Bulldogs down 1-0, top of the fifth. That one is
a little wide.
A little bit wide, yeah. Ball one. Again, way up and to the right today, a little opposite of the Nick. We were up and to the left. A ball and a strike to Finn, the 6'3" second baseman. Takes maybe outside, maybe low again. Ball two.
2 balls and a strike here on Casey.
Yeah, that scoreboard fighting the sun too, along with the right fielders fighting it too. It's challenging to see. Rowan got 1 run in the third. That has been it. 2-1 to Finn. On the ground, sharply foul. It is down the third baseline. Between Coach Klotz and the third base bag, it's 2-2 to Mr. Finn.
A little activity going on down the Adrian bullpen right now. Just loosening up a little bit.
I'm going to guess that's Sean Parker.
Yes, that is definitely Sean Parker.
Yeah.
Just getting ready for when inevitably his name will be called.
Boy, Finn, half swing. They said he went around for strike number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Dogs in the fifth. To the bottom of the inning, it is still 1-0 Rowan University. This is the College World Series on the Adrian College Sports Network. field. And then he's like, all right, I figured this out. We'll pull the ball. Jimenez with a valiant effort, but no shot to get that one.
Been pitching him away, and he went to right field, and that one was inside, and he really turned on it.
That is the 7th Profs hit against Kozlowski. So there's 1 out and a man at first for Jason Schooley as first pitch is upstairs for ball 1. Sean Parker warming up in the Adrian College pen. He's a guy that can give you a few innings if you need it. They might need it, depending on what Kozlowski can do here in the 5th. The 1-ball pitch to Schooley is fouled off. A little hit and run called there.
Right over our heads.
Yeah. Toward your car, right, Coach?
Yeah.
Parked behind us here.
Well, if we got to use Parker, I'd like to use him when we're ahead.
Yeah, well, I mean, the game is so close, too,
Yes,
right? It's a one-swing game.
Yep.
Keep it close. 1-1 coming to Schooley, who is 0 for 1 in the game. On the ground foul down the first baseline.
And that leadoff out so important, Coach, that you kind of take away their opportunity to try and bunt a run ahead, get a runner at second with 1 out. You can't do it now because it's already
right.
1 out runner at first.
The only choice we have now is a pass ball or a steal or something like that, a wild pitch. Get him to second base.
Over
Otherwise,
75 pitches now, and that one is in there for a called 3rd strike. A little breaking action there, schooled Schooley, and there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. You like that, Josh? I drove 3 hours to say that.
You know, you've had a lot of good ones. That one was up there for sure.
All right.
The thing is, tomorrow we get to play a team with the Gulls as their mascot, either Gulls or Seagulls.
Oh man!
Either way, I can't wait to hear what you come up with those.
A lot of birds in this bracket, and you got the lone Bulldog there. Ian Murphy is the batter. This one's on the ground. Bruder can't get it. It's a 2-out single into center field.
You know, this infield, I don't know, just not quite making the plays we're used to seeing. Maybe it's the grass instead of the turf. Maybe it's just the velocity the hits are coming. But
been right in between him. You couldn't have thrown a ball between the second baseman and shortstop any better than where that ball was hit.
So Kozlowski, 78 pitches. He's thrown 52 for strikes. And a first visit from Adrian head coach Craig Rainey in his 33rd season, his 3rd time to the World Series. Just some stuff to talk to Kozlowski about. There's 2 outs. Talk about how important it is to get the 3rd out of this 5th inning.
We don't want to go down 2 runs here.
No. Just the way the offense has struggled, right? Keep it a 1-run game. Talking about, Nick Struble at the plate today. He is 1 for 2 against Kozlowski, so maybe some adjustments being made from the last at bat. Again, the Profs aren't hitting the ball. There's some velocity, yes, right? They're finding holes between infielders. It hasn't been like gap shots,
No.
deep to the wall or a triple down the line. It's been a lot of singles, and
they've been the hits Adrian's wanted them to get, but they just can't quite catch them in the infield before they get through.
Yeah. Lefty Struble at the plate. Kozlowski, the righty, comes home. The first pitch in the
Fly
air.
ball, left field.
Left field. Burns coming in. He's going over. He'll make the catch. How about that, Craig Rainey? You just know when to talk to your pitcher,
There
don't
you
you?
go.
1 pitch, and he gets the final out
Settle him down.
of the 5th inning. We're already to the top of the 6th. When we come back, it is Rowan University 1, Adrian College nothing. This is the College World Series on the Adrian College Sports Network. Classic Park, East Lake, Ohio, the site for the 2026 College World Series. Ian Went, Hall of Famer Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell alongside here at the press box. It is 1-0 Rowan University. You throw Landon Kozlowski out there, see what you can do. He's giving you 5 innings of 1-run ball. We'll see if the offense can pick him up here in the 6th. It's the leadoff hitter in the inning, Jack Boyke, sends the ball to right field. It is tailing. It is going to be down off the wall.
No.
Boyke on the move to second. He's in there with a standing double, and the senior gets the 6th inning off with a bang to deep right field.
I was just going to say this has got to be our inning with him being a number 9 hitter leading off.
Boy, first pitch swinging against Zach Coluccio, and Boyke bangs it off the wall and right. I thought that had a chance to get out of here, but
it might have been 2 feet higher. It might have been out of here.
But now this is what you said, Coach. Bottom of the lineup, turn it back to the top with base runners. This is the key.
Boy, they throw back and try to catch Boyke leaning. He gets back in time. And the Rowan University run was a leadoff single by their number 9 hitter. Moved him over, moved him in. So let's see what the Dogs can do here. It's Nick Bruder at the plate. He has the second Adrian College hit as this flip back to check on Boyke is a little bit tardy. Joey Bogart out there playing second base. The recipient of the throwback from Coluccio.
Yeah, Boyke, not the fastest guy on the team, but he covers a lot of ground out in center.
He knows how to run the bases. He gets good jumps. Got great reaction out there.
Nick Bruder 1 for 2 today. He takes the first pitch. Oh, hit him. But it's a foul ball because he put the bat out to bunt. Maybe it hit the bat.
I think it hit
his
his
bat.
bat.
I think it hit his bat, thankfully, because
I don't know if it bounced off his headgear after it hit the bat or not.
Up and in on Bruder. So that will draw the corners in for the Profs. It is 1-0 Rowan University. Top 6, nobody out. Boyke at second. They come home. Bruder bunts it foul. It's 0-2 on Nick.
Yeah, he had to bunt that one because it was a strike.
I mean, I like Nick swinging the bat here. I mean, he's a talented ball player. He certainly can bunt, but the way he swung the bat last week and he's got a hit today, I want him to swing. We'll see what he's got here, 0-2. Tying runner at second base, top of the 6th inning. And a token throw to check on Boyke. It hit him on the way back. And little humor there between the shortstop and the Bulldog center fielder.
Now the center fielders played quite a ways over to right center, anticipating Bruder to send one that way.
0-2 on the Bulldog shortstop. Coluccio comes home. Taps it, fouled on the right field line. Just stuck the bat out there.
Trying to go to the right side and get that runner over.
Yeah, similar to a hit that he did get down against Bethany Lutheran, where he put one right down the line into the corner and scored a very important run in that game.
Tying run at second base. It's Jack Boyke. Nobody out. 0-2 count to Nick Bruder. The pitch. Up and in. Ball 1. All right, this is the furthest the Bulldog base runner has made it safely. Nick doubled and got thrown out at third on the first at bat of the game.
Right.
We'll see what they do here. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Way high, ball 2. Nearly got past the catcher that time, but a nice stab effort up top for Jason Schooley.
And Coach, you already talked about it, how deep the backdrops are here behind home plate.
Yes, it's a...
From 0-2 to 2-2. Boyke at second. He's the tying run. Bruder gets hit. And he's taken that right off the protection on his left elbow, but he's still in some pain as Nick takes his base. Boy, that's a well-earned hit by pitch. As Soley's going to look at him for a minute here.
He'll be feeling that one all weekend for sure.
I thought it caught his.
I thought it
got his protector.
But it may not.
Maybe it went up and caught his.
Yeah, we got action down in the bullpen there for.
All right, this guy is leading Adrian College in terms of batting average. Earned an all-region accolade earlier this week. He bats with nobody out.
Craig's going to move him up here.
Men at second and first.
Jimenez, one of your best to try and do it.
Other token throw to check on Boyke at second after about the third or fourth time. I think Jack's ready for it.
Yeah, Jimenez spent so much time towards the bottom of the lineup this year, was really accustomed to getting to bunt a lot of guys over. Now he's up at the top, as Ian already said, one of the best batting averages, but accustomed to laying it down.
And he takes a ball, pulled the bat back. It was a bunt called by third base coach Aaron Klotz.
Yep. Yeah, he's
nobody out and 2 on.
Definitely going to move him up. We got runners on first and second. We're down a run. We're in the 6th inning.
2 of your best base runners as well.
Yeah.
67th pitch coming from Coluccio. Jimenez on the ground to second base.
He's in trouble.
No one's covering first. He is safe, and the bases are full of Bulldogs with nobody out in the 6th.
What a play. Oh, my gosh.
He couldn't have thrown that ball in a better spot, Coach.
And, I mean, that's the coaching. You show the bunt for a moment, and you pull it back at the last second and swing. We saw Bruder do it in the Super Regionals, also to great success.
Yes, we did.
Boy, bases full of dogs, a leadoff double, then a hit by pitch, and an infield single, and a chance here for Coach's guy, Gabe Jones, to tie the game, if not give Adrian the lead.
We're going to see a new pitcher here, I got a feeling.
All right, there's a righty quickly warming up in the Profs bullpen. It'll be a mound visit for Coach,
that's the assistant coach, isn't it, talking to him?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it is.
And it's coming true here, Mr. Tuttle, that it sometimes takes once or twice through the Adrian lineup to figure out the starting pitcher. They really haven't jumped on guys early, but here we are. Boyke's second at bat, gets a double. Now Bruder and Jimenez feeling more comfortable in that third at bat. So you got Gabe Jones coming to the plate, who's got the best eye of all of us. He's walked twice.
Right, and the big key here is we, knock on wood, we don't want to hit into that DP.
Well,
we want to drive one deep, get the run in.
You have to score at least one here. You cannot get out of this inning without at least one.
Bases full of Bulldogs. Boyke at third, Bruder at first, Bruder at second, Jimenez at first. The first pitch to Jones is low, ball 1. He'll take a walk too, you know.
Jonesy hits it, it's going to be a double.
All right.
He's a double person. He's a double guy.
20 of them on the year.
Coluccio brings it into Jones, hits a ball deep to center field. This ball's got a chance. It is gone! Gabe Jones is grand, and the Bulldogs lead in the 6th. 4-1 AC, deep to center field.
Straight away center.
That one was 401 feet straight center field. How about the Bulldogs? A second Grand Slam in the World Series, and Adrian, they get one. And wow, how everything turns in one inning.
Well, we got the deep fly ball.
Yeah, a little more than a double.
Yeah.
That is the fourth hit of the game for Adrian College. And Jones clears the bases on a deep fly to center field. And it's 4-1 Bulldogs, still nobody out in the 6th inning. That's why you come to Adrian College, Mr. Jones. Big swing here in the World Series. Kristen Oliver, the batter, he's up now with the bases empty, and I think he's happy that happened. His team is up 4-1. Hits this one in the air to center field. This has another chance. It is toward the warning track, and it is just short. Caught out there in deep center field that time by Mason Dorsey, who made a decent effort at that home run ball by Jones, but able to glove that one by Oliver, and the Bulldogs are starting to tee off a little bit on Zach Coluccio.
Well, you see how that center field fence is? Right straight away, it's shorter than at the angles. And Jones's was right straight away, and that one there hit right at the angle where it was probably 406, 8 feet.
Big swinging Bulldogs here in the 6th inning. 4-1 AC. Now there's one out with Jackson McGuigan at the plate. Gabe Jones, grand slam. It's 4-1 Dogs. McGuigan takes a strike. Jackson 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this game. And you wonder now the urgency in the Rowan University bullpen is, look out, McGuigan nearly got tattooed by that one up high. Nice reflexes to save some teeth that time.
McGuigan's taken his fair share of hit by pitches this year, but
That one there, that breezed him right through.
The 1-2 to McGuigan on the ground towards second, ranging over to the hole in the middle. The throw will just get him in time for the second out of the inning. Nice job there by Joey Bogart, ranging into the hole and throwing out the speedy McGuigan. And if Jackson were a left-handed bat, he'd probably be safe. Speaking of lefty, here's Brendan Willitson. 4-0 Adrian, a double, a hit by pitch, and an infield single, followed by a Gabe Jones grand slam. Has given Adrian the lead. 4-1, top of the 6th inning. Bulldogs with 4 hits. The Profs with 8, and the first pitch to Willitson is away for ball 1.
and we said the power for Adrian needed to show up this weekend. Showed up in the big way here already in game 1.
Willitson watches that one way high. Willie 0 for 2 in the game. Good average for Willitson. He bats well over 300 on the season. 2-0. Takes a called strike.
Well, we knew we were going to get 1 on that hit, but we didn't anticipate getting 4.
No, that ball just kept going and going. The big power in the bat of Gabe Jones, the junior from Blissfield. And Willitson gets hit on the thigh, and he's going to take his place with 2 outs. Yeah.
Second hit batter this inning.
And Coluccio contesting that Willitson leaned into that pitch, trying to bait the hit by pitch. He's not going to win that argument. There's still action in the Rowan University bullpen, but I don't think it's as hurried as it was before because after the home run, he got 2 quick outs.
Right.
But a chance to keep the inning going. It's Jake Burns who can certainly put one into the
He could give us
left
2
field
more right
seats.
here.
And this pitch stays away, ball 1.
He makes a mistake inside. Jake will hit one right out of that classic auto group out there.
That's right. Burns, he 0 for 2 in the game with a strikeout. 2 outs, man at first, top of the 6th inning. Outside. Ball 2. Gabe Jones, grand slam with nobody out here in the 6th inning. 4-1 Dogs. And Burns puts
That's
this
a
one in the air
gap
to
shot.
right center
That's in the
field.
gap.
That ball is back, and it is off the fence. Burns hustling into second. The throw is late. They come home to try to get Willitson. It's dropped at home plate. Willitson is safe. An RBI double for Jake Burns. It's 5-1 Bulldogs in the 6th. That relay from second base was pretty good, but the catcher just couldn't hold on to that baseball and tag Willitson.
There's a classic example of great coaching. You got 2 out. He hits one off the fence out there, and you could have very easily have stopped him. But with 2 out, you're going to send him because it takes a good throw, 2 good throws, and you still got to catch it, and we didn't catch it there.
That's right. So it's a 2-out double for Jake Burns. Hit it off the NCAA banners out there in right center field that are kind of loose. So you wonder if that bounce off the wall is different than what you'd expect. And that moves the lineup over for Casey Finn, who pops one foul toward my car behind the stadium here at Classic Park. Ian Went, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell. World Series here at Classic Park. Bulldogs up 5-1 on 5 hits as we play here in the 6th inning. A crooked number for the Dogs. Burns takes his lead at second. Finn with the 0-1 on the ground right to the shortstop, and it eats him up. He's going to be safe at first base, and they're at the corners with 2 gone, and that's your All-American Braden Davis booting the ball at short.
We got a number 1 hitter up here.
Yeah, wow.
Boy,
No,
that is-
I'm sorry. I thought we had.
Well, he led off the inning.
I was going to say the guy who led off the inning, so technically you're right. But look, I mean, this is what it takes to put together these big innings. Is you get runners on early, you get a little momentum, you get the big hit, and now with 2 outs, the Rowan coaching staff deciding to try and stretch their pitcher, and you end up with a 2-out rally.
Boyke led off the inning with a double.
There's-
He
that
puts this
could
one
be
in the
outta
air to
here.
right field. This ball,
could
if
be
it's
gone.
fair, it's gone. What is it? It is a foul ball. Boyke punished that baseball to right, and foul ball is the call.
That one wasn't just foul. That was foul over the foul pole in right field. You won't hit a higher home, deep shot that just misses. Again,
Boy.
we don't have the view right down the line, but that one had to be very close.
Boyke again led off the inning with a double. 2 on and 2 outs. 5-1 Adrian College. Boyke takes low for a ball. Jack bats in the 9th spot. He wears number 9. He is the center fielder. Second at bat of this half inning. Adrian has plated 5, looking for more.
10th batter at the plate this inning.
Coluccio comes set with the 1-1. Boyke in the air, shallow center field. A late break for the outfielder. It's going to fall for a hit. And here comes 1 run. Here comes the second. Finn and Willitson are home in the half inning, and now Burns joins them on a seeing eye double by Jack Boyke. A late break for all 3 fielders for Rowan. And things have gone from bad to worse for the Profs.
Well, you know, looking at this, now that he's gone this long with this pitcher, he's not going to waste anybody else out there, because it almost looks like he has said this game could be pretty well
Yeah,
over.
we're playing for tomorrow. It's 7-1 Adrian. They've played it 7 runs in this half inning. And the top of the batting order, Nick Bruder, he gets his second at bat in this half inning.
And maybe more important to your point, Coach, is maybe Sean Parker doesn't have to come into this game.
That's exactly right.
Coluccio out there again, facing Bruder, who got hit in his first at bat of the half inning. 7-1 Bulldogs, 7 runs in this half inning, punctuated by that grand slam by Gabe Jones.
We said Adrian loves to do it all in one inning.
Yep.
It doesn't look good for the rest. It's stressful, but if you get the one, the final score often looks really nice.
Boyke the man at second. This pitch in the dirt, what a beautiful block by Schooley behind the plate. Keeps Boyke from taking third.
Their body language and everything, you can tell it's gotten to them. They're not used to this.
I think Coluccio wanted to come out of the game, honestly, after that last misplay in the field. And I don't know if they're going to give Boyke a hit for that, but I mean, you give up 7 in 1 inning, I'd be looking to come out too, as this pitch is low to Bruder. 3 balls and no strikes. There's still someone ready in the Rowan University bullpen, but
I'm giving Bruder the green light here.
I think
Let
so
him
too.
swing.
Jimenez would be up next if Bruder can reach. Takes, called strike.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
He
Inside
didn't like
part
it.
of the
It was
plate.
up just a little
Yeah.
bit for him. It wasn't his pitch.
7 runs home in the top of the 6th inning. 7-1 Bulldogs. Boyke the runner at second base. Pitch to Bruder. He hits it on
Base
the ground.
hit.
Up the middle. Boyke's going to round third. He's getting away from Coach Klotz. He is going to come in standing up. It's an RBI single for Nick Bruder, and the Bulldog barrage continues. That is 8 runs in 1 half inning, and there's still 2 out. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Rowan's going to go to the bullpen.
How about that?
Go Dogs.
Wow. A green light for Bruder, 3-1, and a seeing eye single up the middle. And Zach Coluccio out of this game and not happy with himself. And he's got some reason to be, but he didn't get helped by his field, as there was an error at shortstop by your All-American. A ball that drops into shallow left center field for a double. And
then the base hit at first base. It bounced over his first baseman's head.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks for him. He pitched 5 innings of beautiful baseball, and the scoreboard shows 8-1.
So, a beautiful start to the inning. Gabe Jones with the nobody out grand slam. after Jack Boyke reached on a double, a hit batter, Nick Bruder. Jimenez with the infield single, and then the homer by Jones. It's been 8 runs across the board here in the 6th inning. A new pitcher in the game for the Profs. We'll tell you who it is right after this. It is Adrian College 8, Rowan University 1. Top of the 6th inning, 2 out here at the College World Series. Has batted around and then some as the Bulldogs lead this game 1 of the College World Series 8-1. Top of the 6th inning and 2 out. There is a man at first base. It's Nick Bruder. And what a Bulldog barrage in this half inning. They chase the starting pitcher, Zach Coluccio. And they're going to see their second pitcher of the inning. And who are they going with, Josh?
It is 36. Ben Shield. He pitches a 4.59 ERA. This will be appearance number 13. Has started 6 games throughout the year. Has pitched 33 innings. So not a guy who goes very deep.
Bruder on the move with the pitch, and it's fouled away at home plate by Rolando Jimenez.
Now, Shield appears to be a kind of guy who comes in for bullpen days, often the bullpen starter. 29 strikeouts on the year in 31 innings, but 23 walks as well. He's given up 17 earned runs.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Mike Dixon wanted to go with him this early, but with the score really out of hand and Coluccio struggling, he goes to the pen. Jimenez down the count 0-1. Bruder takes off for second. No, he fakes it, slides back in safely as he goes in head first. Boy, something Dog's not really used to, dirtying up that uniform, playing all these games at the Nick. He's got to wipe some dirt off there, the front part of the jersey.
The thing that this has done, this inning has done, this has sent a real message to the other teams in this tournament.
Up and in Jimenez. I mean, look, it's been every low seat so far.
Right. And
Bulldogs came to play. 8 runs in this half inning alone. Trailed 1-0 coming into the inning. Shield ready with the 2-1 to Jimenez. In the air, foul towards somebody's car in the parking lot. I just don't get why parking lots are built, behind the first base dugout. That's where most of your foul balls are going.
I'm wondering, I don't have the other stats of the other pitchers in front of me, but this is a pretty good pitcher to be bringing in relief this early in the tournament.
I think he might just be here for the 1 out because there's someone already warming up for Rowan.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, you hope your bats come alive and do some more things to make this a more competitive game if you're the Profs. 2-2 count to Jimenez, 2 out, man at first. And they snap throw to check on Bruder. He's in safely.
Well, the other thing this will do, unless things really got tightened back up, it allows us to save Parker.
Right. Yeah, maybe get another inning out of Kozlowski. The 2-2 to Jimenez. It is low. Bruder going for second. He's going to get it on a wide throw. So man in scoring position with 2 outs, a full count to Jimenez, a chance to bring in the 9th run of this half inning. I mean, it's been a parade around the base paths for the Bulldogs.
And they've done it all these different ways, too. Ground ball, smart base running, aggressive base running, home run, grand slam, the deep fly balls. They're doing it all.
Payoff to Jimenez. It's outside for ball 4.
Guess who's up?
And here comes Gabe Jones again. The bases are not loaded. He thought he was done for the half inning. He's had his catcher's gear on for probably 15, 20 minutes. He's got to take care of those shin guards, grab a helmet, grab a bat, see if he can do it again. He hit a big fly ball to center field for that grand slam. That was earlier in this half inning. 8-1 Bulldogs on 7 hits.
And think about the other 2 teams who have to play later tonight that Adrian will face. One of their teams is out in right field right now watching this game.
Their first pitch was scheduled for 8:30 as Jones' first pitch is low for a ball.
Well, I think they're going to be a little bit late on that scheduled time.
Yeah. Might need a jacket for that game. That sun setting. Jones up with a 1-0 count. 2 outs, 2 on. Bruder at second, Jimenez at first. Jones, big swing and a miss for strike 1.
Should Adrian win here, they will play at the 8:30 scheduled pitch time tomorrow.
That's right.
I'm glad you said scheduled.
Yeah. It's an elimination day tomorrow. Loser of 2 games is out. Jones takes a called strike outside part of the plate from Schild. In relief of Zach Coluccio, who the Bulldogs got to their 3rd time through the order. Jones up there, the 1-2 count. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch.
There's a hit.
The line shot
right
to first base. An Adam ball, but what an inning it was for the Adrian College Bulldogs. They score 8 runs in the top of the 6th inning, and they lead this first round College World Series contest of a score of 8-1. We will be right back. It is the bottom of the 6th inning. Some rest for Landon Kozlowski. Maybe he needed to throw some in the bullpen. We'll see what Koz has when we come back. This is Bulldog Baseball on the Adrian College Sports Network. Adrian was in was 2014 or 2024. We went down to Randolph-Macon in Virginia to take on the home team at that moment in time. Rowan beat Randolph-Macon in the Super Regionals to get to the College World Series, and right now they got their hands full with Adrian as Landon Kozlowski back out on the hill. He's hasn't thrown a pitch in quite some time. I should have kept track of
This is 6th
real
inning,
time.
isn't it?
Yep, bottom 6.
Like to get one more inning out of our pitcher here.
The breaking ball is in for a called strike, and the Profs don't like the call, and neither. Boy, coach comes out and pretty vocal right there with our home plate umpire, Dan Atkins.
I think the score and everything else is getting to him.
Check swing, foul ball. It's a 1-2 count now to number 19, Brett Chiesa.
Yeah, so now we can talk a little bit about that game inside the game. How do you get your pitching through this tournament? Kozlowski, I mean, like you said, at least one more inning, but
1-2 in the air, right
Fly
field.
ball, right
it is
field.
a lazy fly ball, but it drifts back toward the track, and Jackson McWiggin, sunglasses trusty, he fights through the sun and makes the catch for the first out.
But should the score continue to hold, you might push him in, try and get as much out of him as you can. Or maybe there's a thought that
there's a thought to that, but when we get down to the other series, the 2 out of 3 for the championship, you're going to want to get him out.
Yeah.
Because we got guys down there in the pen that can throw strikes, and Coach won't use Parker. He'll go to a couple of the other guys that have thrown well for him.
Yeah, there is still action in the Bulldog pen. The first pitch to Joey Bogart is in for a strike. A little slide piece from Kozlowski, who is approaching 90 pitches. This ball hit out to right field. McGuigan on the move. He is going to get there on the run. A backhand grab.
Catch.
He has played a whale of a game in right field. He and Jack Boyke converge on the ball. McGuigan makes the catch. His defense has been
He must
sparkling.
have went 40 to 50 yards to catch that ball.
I mean, that's an incredible play. To read it right off the bat, with the way the sun is, a backdrop you're not used to seeing the ball come off of, get a dead run to backhand it, full sprint. I mean, that's an amazing play.
So 2 outs, and it's Mason Dorsey, who has had himself a whale of a World Series so far. 2 for 2 with the run scored for Rowan. First offering is missed for a ball. Number 9 hitter Dorsey.
Do we have the number of pitches that he's thrown?
Yeah, he is near 90. 89 pitches. This will be pitch 90. It's inside.
Okay. Here's my thought. I'm thinking Coach is going to want to get him out and go to some of his other relievers, because we're looking not at this game, but we're looking at games 2 and 3, 4 days down the road.
Yeah, that one's in for a strike, 2-1.
Especially we get through this bracket, say we win it, now we got to go another 2 out of 3 series.
That's right. Over 90 pitches now for Kaz, the 2-1 to Dorsey. He puts down the bat to bunt. Kaz comes off the mound, bare hand. There will be a late throw to first base. He is safe on an infield hit. 3 out of 3 for Mason Dorsey as he gives his team a chance here with 2 out. There's 1 on, and that turns the lineup over to Evan McCoach.
Another example of a ball hitting that grass and just dying out there, Coach. I mean, if the bunt hits down on the turf, that would have rolled, halfway out to third base.
You're exactly right.
8-1 Bulldogs, bottom of the 7th inning, 2 outs and 1 on for McCoach. He's played a pretty good game defensively in right field as this one is inside. 0 for 2 at the plate with a strikeout against Landon Kozlowski. There will be a 1-0 pitch coming up right now. Righty Kozlowski to the lefty, the coach. It is on the outside part of the plate for a called strike.
The thing is, Rowan's a team that has been in quite a few high-scoring games throughout the course of this season. They haven't lost many of them, but a team definitely capable of closing any distance.
And this slider bends in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff man for the Profs. Got an offensive timeout. The 1 ball, 2 strike count.
Another interesting one that
I don't know how many of these
timing for it.
How many of these you get per game? That's been 2 for
you
Rowan.
Get 1 an inning.
Do you really? Okay.
I think you get 1 an inning. I could be wrong. That might be a high school rule.
Okay.
But I know in high school you were allowed 1 an inning. I'm not sure what it is here.
Well, it's a 1-2 count to McCoach. Let's see if Kozlowski can close the door here on the 6th inning. Comes set, strides ahead. The pitch is just off the plate. Did not miss his spot by much. 2 balls, 2 strikes to McCoach. 8 runs on 7 hits for Adrian, 1 run on 9 hits for Rowan. Kaz looking for 1 more. The 2-2. It's upstairs. It's behind Jones. And Dorsey's going to take second on the passed ball or wild pitch. Just off the tip of his glove.
Yeah, you don't see that happen very often with Jonesy.
No. And that's tough.
It could have been something, too. He may have thought it was a different pitch.
Yeah, crossed him up.
Because it hit his glove, and he normally is pretty solid with that.
So a payoff pitch here to McCoach. Man at second base with 2 gone in the 6th inning. Kaz checking second. Comes home. The pitch. He swings, and he misses for strike 3. 6 solid by Kaz, and the Bulldogs take an 8-1 lead into the 7th.
Well, it'll be interesting. I got a feeling that is his last inning.
Boy, and if it is, what a great pitch to end it on, a swinging strike 3 to get McCoach and end the threat for Rowan University. It is 8-1 Bulldogs. We go to the 7th. It's the College World Series on the Adrian College Sports Network.
When the Michigan weather puts you to the test, for heater AC, Justice stands above the rest. Licensed and insured, we're the team to know. Get covered fast with Justice Pro. Search Justice Pro Mechanical, with service fast and prices low. When you want the very best, Justice stands above the rest. JusticeProMechanical.com.
You can't fake quality fasteners, bolts, nuts, anchors, screws. If they fail, your work fails. Dynamic Industrial Supply stocks the
Back at the College World Series, Charlie Russell enters the game for Rowan University. He is in the contest with his team trailing Adrian College 8-1 in the top of the 7th inning. Ian Wett, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell, we've had scoring in 2 innings. The Profs scored in the 3rd 1 run, and the Bulldogs scored 8 last time they were at the plate. And Christian Oliver, the first baseman, leads things off for the black and gold.
Yeah, Charlie Russell coming into this game, a 2.77 ERA. This will be appearance number 13, but he's only thrown 13 innings over the course of the year. Giving up 12 hits, does have 9 strikeouts, so definitely a low leverage arm, kind of a interesting sidearm sling delivery as well.
First pitch in there for a strike to Oliver.
Make it tough for the right-handed hitters with this type of delivery here because he almost touches the ground when he throws that ball.
Righty from the stretch. And that is on the inside corner for a called strike. Oliver has some issue with that. Christian 0 for 3 in the game. Hit a line drive to first base to end that last half inning. He's hit a couple balls in play. It'd be Jackson McGuigan, then Brendan Willitson as this pitch drifting low, ball 1. Oliver Jr. out of Tampa, Florida. His brother Cam Oliver is an outfielder. He's really a utility guy. He can play many positions.
Yeah, he came in, did a nice job in center field when...
Look out. Oh, almost caught by... I don't know if it was a media friend down there or someone in the suite. Had it off their hand and couldn't come up with the catch. Not only do you not get a baseball coach, you get a bruise on your hand.
Yeah.
You got to bring a glove to these things, you know?
Yeah. When Bjorky got hurt, he came in and did a nice job, his brother did.
That's right. He's a lefty at the plate, too. Plenty of speed for Cam.
We still got him, letting him know he's not happy with those strike calls there from the first base dugout.
Yeah, 2-2 count to Christian Oliver. The pitch outside and off the glove of Schooley. So if the score holds, folks, we will have a late game tomorrow night. 8:30 scheduled first pitch. Should Rowan come back, the Bulldogs would be in action at 5 p.m. scheduled time. Trying to win the first game of the NCAA postseason series for the first time this year as Oliver wears that one on the left arm. He flips the bat toward his friends in the third base dugout, takes off all of his batting gear, and he'll trot his way down to first
Is that
base.
the third or the fourth hit batter that we've had in this game?
It's at least 3.
At least 3 I know of.
McGuigan got hit. Bruder got hit. Oliver. Josh, are we missing somebody?
I think
that
it's
sounds
just
right.
the 3.
I mean, 3 is a big number. You don't want to. If you're a
It-
pitching staff,
2
you don't want 3 hit batters.
2 in that 1 inning.
Yeah, and hitting a guy with 2 strikes. That just gets you. Chance now for J-Mac to erase his 0 for 3 with a strikeout. This guy can get hot at any given moment. This one's
There's a
in the air
base
to
hit.
right field. It is going to drop for a base hit. And there we go, right on cue. McGuigan is now 1 for 4. And the first 2 are on here in the 7th.
Okay, we got McGuigan.
That'll bring Whittleson up next. So often the
We're going to
leadoff
bunt
guy.
here. I would think Coach would be bunting because we need runs are the want to get as many as we can here.
Yeah, every 1 run makes such a big difference, even when your lead's this big.
Every 1 run from the 7th inning on is worth 2 runs.
Oh, that's going to be it for the reliever, Charlie Russell. He is out of this ball game. 2 pitchers in. A call to the Owl's Nest for the Profs. It's the Bulldogs up big, 8-1, top of the 7th. We'll be right back. This is Bulldog Baseball on the Adrian College Sports Network. Baseball through 5 innings of play. They trailed Rowan University 1-0. They had 1 hit through those innings. They opened the faucet in the top of the 6th inning, and they score 8 runs to lead this contest. 8-1, top of the 7th inning, 2 on and nobody out. Ian Went, Hall of Famer Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell here from Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio, home of the Lake County Captains. That's a cool mascot. I dig that mustache. A high A affiliate of the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see, I'll call them the alums of the team, right? The guys that are in the majors right now, they got their banners up along this place.
Oh, that's right. They do. That's
all
cool.
the, Shane Bybees,
They got all these little
Ramirez,
little pirate boats around on display.
the
and all
nautical theme. I love it.
There it is. Get her down.
Boy, the pitcher in the game right now is number 27. It's Dane Sammartino. His first move in the ball game is to
Bounced on second
bounce
base.
a throw to second base, where Kristen Oliver has his lead. Jackson McGuigan, the man at first base. The corners are in for Brendan Willitson, Bulldog designated hitter, who looks to be designated to bunt. He is 0 for 2 in the game. Takes upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Josh, numbers on Mr. Sammartino.
Sammartino, this will be appearance number 12. He's pitched 16 innings on the year, given up 17 hits, but has struck out 16 batters. So not a large sample size, but a guy who has got some good stuff.
He's got to eat up an inning or 2 here for the Profs, as Willitson lays down a pretty good bunt, but not a good enough bunt as they get the lead runner at third base.
Some good hustle off the mound as well.
Yeah.
That was a play. That was an actual play called because did you see the third baseman? Never charged.
Yep.
Never charged. And they have the pitcher covering the left side of the field. It was a play
That's
we used
smart.
to work
That's
on all
heads
the
up.
time.
Yeah.
We used to work on that all the time.
Because if you're the runner, you're counting on third being open.
Yes.
So 1 out and 2 on for Jake Burns. Burns hits this one into the gap here between center and right field. Chugging around third is McGuigan. He's going to come around and score on the RBI single by Jake Burns. And the Bulldog hit parade continues. That's 9 hits and 9 runs for Adrian College.
Saved him a run.
That's right. Yeah, it did.
It saved him a run when you look at it.
So Burnsy, first pitch swinging. You know, when the lights dimmed a little bit and more of the shadows started covering the field, that's when the Bulldog bats figured it out. So I don't know.
Maybe they're nocturnal. Maybe the Bulldogs are the night predators here.
Oh wow. Attaboy, Josh.
You're rubbing off on me.
Yeah. That's good. That's a thinker too. If you're not paying attention, as this first pitch is in for a called strike to Casey Finn, who bats with 1 out and runners at the corners. Willitson at third. Burns at first. Day for Finn. He's 0 for 3. He has scored a run. He's also struck out. Takes a called strike
Good
2.
pitch.
Yeah, it's a great spot there by San Martino.
We got a runner at third. We don't want him to die there. We got to get him in.
9-1 Bulldogs, top of the 7th inning. Trying to win the opening day at the World Series for the first time in school history. Good work by Josh Mitchell. There's that pitch. Didn't miss by a lot, if at all. Finn takes a tight ball 1.
Yeah, the team in 08 went 1-2, lost that first game. And the team just a couple years ago, back in 21, lost the first game as well. Then bounced back, won a couple, ended up with a top 4 finish.
Offering to Finn is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 8 runs in the 6th inning, 1 home here in the 7th for Adrian College, batting as the visitors. So 9 more outs to get defensively. As we look down the Bulldog bullpen, I still think it's Sean Parker down there warming up.
Yeah, definitely surprising.
Foul tip for a strike.
At least to me and Coach, you'd think you'd save Sean Parker, have him hold off, but he is a guy. I mean, he's pitched back-to-back days. Maybe he comes in, closes this game out. Rowan's capable of coming back, as unlikely as it may be. But maybe if this league continues to bloom, then you see Sean Parker stay his spot out in left field.
2-2 count to Finn. It's a check on Burns over at first. Pretty tight throw that time.
Yeah, this Rowan's going through the motions. They really are.
Yeah,
you can tell with their approach to everything they're doing.
I mean, you've only lost 5 games all season.
Yeah,
it's been a while. The pitch to Finn is low, ball 3.
Only lost 5 games all season and haven't lost a game since mid-April.
Yeah, the 12th ranked Keene. 14-2 was that result. Payoff pitch to Casey Finn. It will not be now as a snap throw to check on Burns at first base. He's safe.
Well, the Dogs were supposed to play them the first game of the year, Rowan. They were on their schedule the first game of the year.
Really?
Yes.
Yep. With all the rain delays. And Endicott, a team that is playing later tonight, could be Adrian's opponent. Another team that was originally on the schedule.
Burns back tight again on that snap throw to first base.
Yeah, and they got rained out, and so it's probably, let's face it, probably in reality, it's a good thing they didn't play them.
Yeah. Boy, Adrian put together a tough non-conference schedule. A 3-2, not yet. Another throw to Burns at first base. No limit on the amount of throws back to first base.
College ball, there isn't.
Nope.
That's right.
Interesting. This game started at 6:20. We had a 50 minute break between the prior game and ours. Another 3-2 to Finn. He swings and grounds it foul. Just think the late game was supposed to begin 2 minutes ago, and we still have 2.5 innings left here in this game, and then you throw a 50-minute delay to get the field ready. They might not get going until 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
it's 8:32 right now. Good thing they have lights here.
Yeah.
Classic Park here in Ohio. The payoff to Finn. He checks his swing. He did not. He went around, says Mr. Atkin behind home plate. Finn could not hold off, and there's 2 out in the inning, and a chance for blazing hot Jack Boyke. 2 RBIs, 2 hits. He has scored twice. He led off the big 6th inning with a double. He had another base knock in that inning as well. A little blooper to left center field.
We're going to have a stolen base attempt here before this is over with.
Yeah, they check on Burns. He barely gets back in. These are tight throws back over by San Martino.
I mean, with 2 outs,
Burnsy runs pretty well.
And with 2 outs, you might, even if they get the throw, you might try and generate the rundown situation, try to execute it running back from third.
Well, you got your 9-hitter leading off next inning.
The pitch to Boyke in the air, foul, up and out of play.
Yeah, that's a great point, too. You know, Boyke's the guy who gets you going. Maybe you're okay with that extra out if it means that he gets the lead off the next inning. You know,
well, I mean,
can be aggressive.
This Bulldog team, coach, if there are 2 out and a man at first, they view it as you are essentially useless at first base. A double might score you, but we want a single to score you. We want you on second base. So I think Burns certainly leaning, and I think Rowan understands that as Boyke gets the 0-1. Maybe. Here it comes. Boyke gets under it, pops it up. Shallow second base. Under it is...
Inning's over.
Joey Bogart, and the inning is over. Adrian scores 1 in the top of the 7th. They lead this World Series opening game 9-1. Both teams with 9 hits. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Will it be Kozlowski? Will it be someone else? And it looks like the Adrian Maple, Sean Parker, will enter this ball game. When we come back, it is stretch time at Classic Park in Eastlake, Ohio.
In HD2 W243AD, Adrian 96.5, The Cave.
A little take me out to the ball game, getting us ready for the bottom half of inning number 7 as the 2-seed Rowan University Profs are trailing our Adrian College Bulldogs, the 7th seed, by a score of 9-1. The Dogs score 8 in the 6th and 1 in the 7th. And in the bottom of the inning, Landon Kozlowski's night is done. He gives the Bulldogs 6 quality innings of baseball, and he hands it off to the hard-throwing righty from Adrian High School. It is Sean Parker, making his College World Series debut.
Sean Parker, as good as they come out of the Adrian bullpen.
Boy, a hot shot through Casey Finn at second. Damon Suriani has another base knock for Rowan, as that was an in-between hopper. Finn kind of between going in after the ball, coach, and backing up. Little tweener, as they say, right?
Yeah, he backhanded it, and half a step more, he could have fielded front of him.
That's
not have a chance to get there, though.
That's caught Adrian a couple times. There's been some in-between hops, especially at third with Jimenez, as his curveball in by Parker is called a strike. Gosh, love that curveball from Sean Parker, and he's going to need all his good pitches against Braden Davis. The shortstop is 1 for 2 with the lone RBI today. It's a sacrifice fly in the third inning. Another break ball, a wave and a miss by Davis. Sean's got him set up good here, 0-2.
Yeah, you talk about the mistakes in the infield. There's been 3 or 4 of them so far, and a few others that were plays that they couldn't quite make.
Quick throw to first base.
But in some ways, that's a good thing to have all those happen in game one, as long as you're still able to win this game, because now you've got a little more experience. You've seen a bunch of ground balls come at you on this infield.
Mm-hmm. Parker's 0-2. It's a swing and it's a miss and a tag to complete the strikeout. Down on 3 pitches goes the All-American Braden Davis, and there's 1 out in the 7th. Welcome to the World Series, Sean Parker.
Yeah.
I mean, he works quick, and he's got
gone against a better hitter.
Yeah, a wicked bender, as they say, for Sean Parker. Closed out the Super Regional with a big strikeout last Saturday night, about 11:30 Eastern time. This curveball is in for a strike to Jason Schooley. I mean, yikes! If he's throwing that for a strike, good luck. 1 on and 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, 9-1 Adrian. Fastball, it is maybe outside, maybe up. A ball and a strike. Parker pretty much fastball, curveball. I'm sure he's working on the third pitch, but when you don't need it, you don't need it. The 1-1 from Parker. That curveball just tapped foul at home plate.
Yeah, Parker's going to be a star for this Adrian team for the next couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, he's cementing himself right now. I mean, he's been in some big moments already. I mean, even as a freshman coach, last year he came in some high leverage situations. And
well, he's a pretty good quarterback, too.
Well, yeah. And, yeah, that's kind of led to some slow starts, I think, in the last couple seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Very talented. Adrian Maple. The 1-2. It's a swinging foul ball. And
Jones,
caught Jones. Boy. Inner thigh looked like it missed the important stuff because he'd be leaning over right now. So
it's
a 1-2 count on Jason Schooley. He is 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 Ks today. Parker trying to give him that turkey. Man at first with 1 out. The pitch. It is
up a little bit,
just a little high.
Boy.
Looked like some kind of movement on that. Maybe it was a changeup. Didn't look like a fastball.
No.
2-2 now. Parker, breaking ball, hit on the ground to second.
There's
Finn
2.
to Bruder for 1. On to first. It's an inning-ending double play. Sean Parker puts him down. Casey Finn starts the double play, and we go to the 8th inning. It's the Adrian College Bulldogs leading at 9-1, and we're going to keep it right here. We're going to keep it right here. Calm things down. We talked during the last couple of breaks of while Sean Parker's warming up, it was a 1-0 game. Adrian was losing, right?
Yep.
Sean's down there warming up, and Coach Rainey decides when the lead ballooned, we're going to stick with Sean. And we like to see him a lot in the World Series.
Right.
I'm of the mindset, I've come to the conclusion that here's why Coach did it. He wants some experience on the mound in the situation, but it's an 8-run lead. That's the other thing. Do you want to use your best guy right now? I think Coach would say, well, get him experience, number 1, and number 2, I'm trying to win the game. I'm trying to get 9 outs.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I know there's a different philosophy with that, and Coach, you've done it for a long time, and
right, and there's 2 ways you could go. Okay, my thinking there was we've got 2 series here, actually in one setting. We have the winning of your division, which you got to win 3 games, and now after you do that, then you go into the next bracket where you got to go 2 out of 3.
Right,
and it's going to tax your pitching really later on. So Coach had the choice. Do I get him in, get him an innings work, get him out, or let him finish it? But he knows him better than than any of us, and he knows how much he can throw, and so
that might have been his plan all along, Coach. I think maybe regardless of runs, he was like, all right, Kozlowski, you're getting the start. Get what we can out of him, and then it's Sean.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just his rotation, and the score didn't really matter.
Right.
Well, we can talk to Mr. Rainey after the game. Nick Bruder leads off the inning as he leads off the Adrian College lineup. Nick is 2 for 3 in the game. Run scored and an RBI. He's also been hit by a pitch. This fastball on the outer part is called a strike.
Yeah, did get thrown out at third on one of those hits, trying to stretch a double into a triple.
San Martino back on the hill for Rowan. Top of the 8th, 9-1 Dogs. Ian Went, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell. On the Adrian College Sports Network, that pitch low and away for ball 2.
9-1 game here, Coach, and as you said a couple times, the Rowan dugout, I mean, the energy's kind of not there.
No,
Bruder takes high, ball 3. I mean, as you are a competitor, right? But I think in the back of your mind, you're looking ahead to tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, because they're not out of it. You know, they lost one game. They still can come back through that loser's bracket and make it difficult.
And look, top seed in the whole tournament, Denison lost today, and they got to do the same type of thing. Bruder takes a walk on the 3-1 pitch. There have been 2 bracket-wise upsets. East Texas Baptist, the 8th seed, beats number 1 seed Denison 5-1. Baldwin Wallace, a lot of homers in that game, as you mentioned, Josh. 5 seed beat Johns Hopkins 11-4. Batter is Rolando Jimenez, puts one back to the screen.
Well, it's interesting. If this holds, we have the top 2 seeded teams going down in the first round.
Yeah, and they would not play each other.
No.
It will be...
No, the only way they'd play each other, they both got to win their division.
Jimenez puts this one out into center field. It's a shallow fly ball. The catch will be made for the first out. Will be Denison and Johns Hopkins in an elimination game tomorrow. That'll be in the morning.
That could be a really good ball game.
I think it very much could be. The winner of this game will play the winner of our nightcap, Endicott and Salisbury.
I mean, you talk about that Denison game. Yeah, what a game, because Denison hasn't lost since the second game of the year. And John Hopkins leads the nation with 111 homers on the year.
Speaking of homers, Gabe Jones at the plate, Bulldog catcher, started the scoring for Adrian in the 8-run 6th inning. He had a grand slam to deep center field with nobody out. He bats with 1 away and a man at first base.
It was Gabe's 5th home run of the season, that grand slam.
I remember him getting some early in the year. Really displayed some power and home run power. He has doubles power for sure. But gosh, that had to feel good for Jones. Bruder, the man at first base, 9-1 Bulldogs. They have been out-hit in this game, 10-9. Jones, big swing and a miss on a breaking ball in the dirt.
10-9, but what, it was once 8-1, I think? 9-1?
Yeah.
Yeah, that swing was a big one because that made it 4-1 right now. And so we go from being behind by a run up to ahead by 3 and taking any doubts away from what we went.
Jones, chopper to third, foul.
Yeah, it came in.
And the inning continued, too, after that.
Yeah.
Like that's what amazing is. You hit that grand slam, but the grand slam was with no outs.
Yeah,
you still had to go out and you bat all the way around the order again.
Tune into our post-game show, Player of the Game, presented by Planet Fitness of Adrian. Also, make your way to Adrian Dry Cleaners, keeping you looking good. 0-2 to Jones. He fans at that one and misses for strike 3. So there's 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning, and it's now time for Christian Oliver. So Adrian, should the score hold, would play in the winner's bracket tomorrow. First pitch would be scheduled for 8:30. Should Rowan find a way to win, the Bulldogs would play at 5 p.m. tomorrow. They'd play either Endicott or Salisbury, who are yet to play. They're the night game this evening, and First pitch keeps getting pushed back. I mean, I don't know that they're going to get to that game until maybe 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, those two teams, in my opinion, the two best pitching staffs at this competition.
Offering to the Bulldog first baseman is a ball. The throw goes into center field. Bruder takes second, and he'll take third. 2 for 1 for Nick Bruder. The throw was high and went into center field. Bruder took a minute to realize it was past the infield and popped up and took third while he was there.
How about Bruder? 2 hits, an RBI. Tried to stretch one of those hits into third, very aggressive early. He's got stolen base. That time looked like for sure he was going to be late getting to third and still manages to get there.
I want to see him and Boyke in a race. Those two are quick. Oliver with a man at third, and this pitch bounced up, but a nice block by Schooley behind the plate. The pitch by Sammartino is trying to eat up innings here for Rowan University, give their offense a chance. They have 6 more outs to score 8 runs. Bulldogs trying to tack on.
You'll have to suggest that to the Adrian social media people because they're looking for the race. Wouldn't that'd be something?
That would be nice. Yeah,
you'd finally have your answer.
I would. Boy. Maybe sprint speed. Bruder's got him, but I think Boyke might get him distance.
Center field versus shortstop.
Yeah, Nick's quick 90 feet to 90 feet, and so is Boyke. Yeah, we'll talk to the social team about that. 2-1 to Christian Oliver. Hits this one in the air to center. That's going to knock in a run unless a sliding dive and catch is made in center, and that's exactly what happened.
Great catch.
Yeah, it took an RBI away from the Bulldog first baseman and made me sound like a fool, but the Bulldogs still lead this game. It's a 9-1 score. To the bottom of the 8th inning we go when we come back. It's the World Series in East Lake, Ohio. This is Bulldog Baseball on 96.5 The Cave and the Adrian College Sports Network. Ohio, the host for this NCAA Division III Baseball World Series. Ian Wendt, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell up in the broadcast booth with you. 8 runs in the 6th inning, 1 in the 7th to give Adrian a 9-1 lead over Rowan University. Ian Murphy at the plate to lead off the bottom of the inning. Sean Parker out for inning number 2. Didn't throw a ton of pitches in his first inning of work, induced a double play. First offering is a curveball in for a strike. I mean, that's wicked stuff by Parker.
Yes, it is.
Sean's 11th pitch. He's thrown 9 of them for strikes. And this one is waved at and missed. I mean, you see that curveball, you're thinking curveball, and then you see something different, and you look foolish up there swinging.
Yeah.
See what he goes with 0-2. Fastball, it's a nubber on the ground toward Jimenez. Charging, throwing, got him a couple of steps. Good work by Jimenez in that short grass at third base. 1 up and 1 down for the Profs.
We've kind of been waiting for the infield to show their talent.
Yes.
It's not been their best day for them, but that one was good.
Well, that grass forced him to do what he did there, really come hard. And where if you're on the turf, it's going to get there a lot quicker.
Nick Struble at the plate. Bats left-handed. Parker, boy, that back foot curveball swung right over the top of it for strike one.
What's scary about Sean Parker is he's only going to get better, and he's really good right now.
Yep.
Brought his Maple Ball Club deep in the MHSAA postseason. This fastball is fouled off the foot of Struble. Little late call there on the foul ball, so Jones rips the mask off and throws to first just in case. Again, this is not the final game here at Classic Park. There's one other contest tonight. Festivities started today. Was it around 10 o'clock this morning?
10
the
a.m.
first game? Yeah.
10 a.m. They got off to a quick start. 6 home runs in the first game, including a grand slam. Then the second game, incredible upset. East Texas Baptist takes down number 1 Denison, who'd won 44 games in a row.
Yeah, Struble fouls that one straight behind. Is that a bird? Just took off down below us? What was that?
I'm not sure.
All right, I'm not seeing things. Josh saw it too. The 0-2 is hit hard on the ground to Casey Finn at second base. Easy throw to first for the second out. That's a nice confidence play there for Casey Finn. See a hard ground ball, make the play.
Yeah, especially he messed up to start that last inning and got to turn the double play.
Yep.
So 2 up, 2 down. It is up to now Brett Chiesa. Again, the Profs have out-hit the Bulldogs 10-9 in this contest as this Bender is in for a strike. Boy, Parker just doesn't throw many balls, does he?
No, he's right. He's right there.
1 for 3 is the third baseman for Rowan University out of New Jersey. This fastball is poked foul down the right field line, out of play. So quickly 0-2, and we say quickly. Parker loves to work quick on that mound. That pitch timer is pretty much non-existent for Sean.
Every 10 seconds, if you watch it, every 10 seconds that he gets a ball, it's coming right back towards home.
The 0-2, here it is. It's a breaking ball on the ground to Nick Bruder at shortstop. Gobbles it up, goes to first for the out. 1-2-3 inning for Sean Parker. To the top of the ninth we go. The Bulldogs to the plate when we return. It's a 9-1 lead in the College World Series for Adrian College Baseball. We'll be right back with the ninth.
The best in regional sports from Southeast Michigan. WLEN HD2, W243AD, Adrian 96.5, The Cave.
Top of inning number 9 and game number 1 for Adrian College Baseball in the College World Series for the third time in school history. Ian Went, Hall of Famer Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell alongside you from Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. Just outside of Cleveland, about 2 hours and 45 minutes by car from Adrian. And here we are. Bulldogs up 9-1 in the top of the ninth inning. Josh, we got a new pitcher in for the Profs.
Yeah, another one of the low leverage arms. It'll be Mark Grom coming up. He pitches a 6.4 ERA. He's only thrown. This will be his 8th inning on the year. Appeared in 7 games.
Dogs being out hit in this game 10-9. But an 8-run 6th inning. Big swing by Gabe Jones. The home run, the grand slam. Really blew this game open. The Bulldogs never looked back after that. Jackson McGuigan to lead off the 9th for the black and the gold.
Hard to believe that we were out hit 10-9.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But if you think about it, in the last 3 innings, we've out hit them, what, 8-1, 8-2, something like that? I mean, it's a tale of 2 halves of the game.
Yeah.
Dogs trying to make some history here, win the first game at the College World Series in their 3rd ever trip. It's a 1-1 count now to J-Mac. Bulldog right fielder has done a great job in the field. He has collected a hit in this ball game as well. I don't know if he's going to qualify for Planet Fitness of Adrian Player of the Game. But certainly contenders. That one's low and away. We'll be back on the air tomorrow. If the score holds, we'll be around 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Again, that depends on the games before us. If Rowan finds a way to score a bunch of runs in a hurry, the Bulldogs will play at 5. Opponent to be determined. The 2-1 is outside by Grubb. 3 balls and a strike. Well, I can see that scoreboard much clearer now with the sun setting. 3-1 to McGuigan. It is low, ball 4. I mean, it's been walks too, guys. It's been hit by pitches that have aided Adrian College. And some mistakes in the field by Rowan.
Bunts for hits. Yeah. Bunts to move guys around. Deep fly balls, home runs.
Walk, hit batter.
If you can think of a way for Adrian offense to have done something, they've done it in this game.
They definitely have.
Pinch hitter in the ball game, Brendan Willitson being pinch hit for the first appearance of this World Series for Aiden Melvin. He's a catcher by trade for the Bulldogs as he takes low and away, ball 1.
Yeah, Melvin, a guy that has gotten a little bit of action throughout the year. Hit a home run back in the regionals.
I believe he got a start, too, in the regional. One of the many elimination games Adrian's played in.
Yeah, he ended up starting the last game of the regionals after catcher Gabe Jones had played 5 games in 2 days. Give your catcher's knees a break.
Right.
1-1 to Melvin. Nobody out, man on, and that man is McGuigan. He's going to run, and he's going to beat the throw by a mile down to second base. Wheels for McGuigan, and a chance for Aiden Melvin to get an RBI here in the College World Series.
He timed that one up well, didn't he, Coach?
He sure did. People want to know, why would you do stealing when you're up 8 runs? This game's not over.
No, it's not.
This game's not over, and you got to get the runs you can get.
1-2 to Melvin, hit in the air. That's going to fall in center field for a base hit. And waving him home is Coach Klotz. McGuigan's going to score standing up. It's an RBI single by the sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio. Hometown kid knocks in the 10th Adrian College run of this World Series opener.
And how cool for that. You're sure he's probably got some family and friends in the stands, and he gets to come in the 9th and get an RBI.
If you're wondering about maybe record for runs scored in the World Series, on the 2021 trip in their win in the College World Series over Johns Hopkins, Adrian won that game 12-9 back in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So we're getting closer to some records here. We'll see if Jake Burns can keep things going. He fouls the first one back. That's the 10th Adrian College hit by a lineup that took a few innings to get things sorted out. 0-1 on Burns. Melvin, the runner at first. Burns takes a ball. Might have been high. I don't know. Looked pretty close.
But a lineup that's made their living on getting one big inning. And they've done that and just kind of cruised here the last couple of innings.
1-1 count to the young man from Tecumseh. It's outside, ball 2. 10-1 Bulldogs, top of the 9th inning. Rowan University gets a chance in the bottom half. Again, the top 2 seeds at risk of ending up in the elimination bracket. 1-2 to Burns. Inside, maybe high, ball 3. There's a chance for another upset here later tonight. We got another game scheduled, Endicott and Salisbury. That contest will begin about an hour after this one. Burns taps it foul at home plate.
2 teams that have been here to the World Series a lot in recent years. Endicott, I believe, 4 of the last 6, and Salisbury, I think, 3 of the last 5. That
Salisbury's been here a lot. I thought he said 3 out of the last 4.
Wow.
3 of the last 4, 3 of the last 5, something like that.
Yeah, right.
Burns with a full count, nobody out, and a man at first. Burns in the air. It's high. It's not really deep, fading toward foul ground, and it will be not caught. Boy, the Couch had a chance over there in the bullpen area.
And scary one there. Kind of stumbled a little bit going for it. Almost fell into the
sure if it hit
concrete side of the wall.
Net or not, or whether he just stumbled and lost it. I couldn't tell from this angle.
If this score holds and if Endicott upsets Salisbury, that'd be the top 4 seeds losing in day 1.
It's already been a year for upset. I mean, in the nation, 5 of the top 10 teams didn't make it here.
Wow. That's a stat.
If I remember, I think it's either 3 or 4 of the top 5.
3-2 to Burns, a big swing and a big miss. He's
Maybe
down.
they had the wrong ones listed.
Maybe.
Down on strikes is Burnsy.
Adrian
1 out
certainly
in the top
playing
10.
like it.
Right. Well, they were rated in the top 10 early in the year, Adrian was.
You got a pinch runner entering the ball game for the Dogs. It is, I believe, 26, Tristan Hayes, a sophomore from Adrian. He'll get a chance to run for Aiden Melvin. 10-1 Dogs, top of the 9th inning, 1 out. Casey Finn at the plate. Saw Tristan Hayes pitch in the regional a couple weeks ago. The first offering to Finn is in for a called strike.
Which was pretty hilarious that he got the chance to pitch when hadn't pitched at all season.
I
before
didn't have
he
him
came
down
in.
for an inning, but talking to Coach after, he said, he's gotten some work at. Maybe that was bullpen work or what, but Hayes looked pretty good.
Well, Hayes pitched in high school over at Adrian High School. It was actually very good.
Yeah, he's a good fielder too. He's just a good athlete. It's Hayes. Casey Finn at the plate, 0-1 to him. The offering to Finn is maybe high, maybe outside. Dogs had 8 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and 8th. Rowan got their run in the 3rd inning.
Finn one of only just a couple of Bulldogs to not have a hit in the starting lineup.
Yeah, 0-for-4, a couple of Ks for Casey. Runner at first is Hayes, 1-1 count. Foul tip straight back for strike 2.
You know, on the roster that we have here that Coach was allowed to put together, 9 are from Lenawee County, and then Manchester. So we got 10 kids local.
That's one thing I've always appreciated about this team is if you fit the culture and you're good enough and you're local, we'll get you here.
Right.
1 and 2 coming up to Finn. He watches strike 3. Not the best day at the plate for number 3. He strikes out to match his jersey number. And down on strikes is Finn. 2 outs with a man at first. Never fear, Jack Boykey's here. He led off the 6th inning with a double, and he doubled later in that inning as well. Jack's had a whale of a game in the field and at the plate. 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, and a run scored, or twice he scored. And this is probably my last chance to mention, he's the kicker on the football team. got my quota filled out there.
Boyke, yes.
Yeah.
He's the kicker. And,
that's right.
And
we got the punter on the team,
and
too.
And the punter is on the team, yeah.
Might see Cooper Tracy on the mound later in this World Series. 0-1 to Boyke, the number 9 hitter. Hits this on the ground right to second base. Easy play there to retire the side. All right, bottom of the 9th inning we go. Sean Parker back to close this thing out. Bulldogs up big here in the College World Series opener, 10-1 AC. Last chance for Rowan University, bottom of the 9th inning. Adrian College Baseball leading the Profs 10-1. And the athlete Sean Parker back to the hill. Sports Information Director Mike Prang pointing out, as we're talking about the Jack Boyke being the kicker on the football team and Cooper Tracy being the punter, Sean Parker a quarterback on the Bulldog football squad.
Right.
No surprise with that arm he's got. He throws one in for a called strike to Joey Bogart, the second baseman.
And their football team's supposed to be pretty good again this year, too.
Oh, sure. Been trending up the last couple of seasons as that one just misses outside, ball 1. Dogs on their way to playing an 8:30 scheduled first pitch tomorrow. Opponent will either be Endicott or Salisbury. Those two teams still have to play tonight, as it's a wave and a miss on a big breaking ball from Parker.
Yeah, Bogart 0 for 3 in this game was interesting. A guy who didn't hit for a lot of power all year, only a .397 slug percentage, but he hit a grand slam in the top of the 9th to get Rowan to this point to win the Super Regional 5.
Is that right?
9-5.
Well, and all he can do is wave at that pitch by Sean Parker, 1 up, 1 down in the Profs' half of the 9th inning.
First home run of the year was a grand slam.
A grand slam, huh?
To win that game 5-4.
Who was that against?
That was against their
Randolph
Super
Macon?
Regional opponent in that last game, yeah.
Randolph Macon. All the guys had a highlight day for the Rowan University squad. It's at the plate. Watches strike 1. It's Mason Dorsey, the center fielder, 3 for 3 in the game. He scored the lone Profs run back in the 3rd inning,
which looked big at that time.
I know.
After 5 innings.
Bulldogs didn't score until the 6th, as that breaking ball is disgusting, and it's in for a strike.
And we talked about it going in, Coach, was the ability of the bottom of the lineups to turn it back to the top.
Yep.
How about 3 for the 9-hitter for Rowan and 2 on the other side for Boyke?
Right.
The 0-2 from Parker blows a fastball by him for a swinging strike 3. KK.
How many
so
pitches
far
is
for
it?
Parker? He is just over 20 pitches right now.
20 pitches.
Yeah.
That is efficient work.
3 innings.
Yeah. I mean, he's thrown pretty much nothing but strikes. The final line on Landon Kozlowski, by the way, 6 innings, 9 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 1 and struck out 5. Sean Parker working on his 3rd inning as that one's in for a called strike on Evan McCoach. I mean, you can't take a break at the plate with Parker. He's going to throw strikes.
It's
He's
right
going to be
around
effective.
right there all the time.
The 0-1. Breaking ball missed the outside part of the plate. Bulldog fans here wanted that call. A ball and a strike to the leadoff hitter, Evan McCoach. Fastball high. McCoach 0 for 3 in the game. He has struck out 2 times. Parker behind the hitter here, 2-1. Fastball on the ground. Oliver over, flips to Parker, covering. He touches the bag, and it's a World Series. What?
He touched the wrong bag, put his foot on the orange bag instead of the white one.
Well, we got video review, right?
They do. You wonder if Coach Rainey will come on and contest it. The players are asking for him to.
He asked him to.
He does now, and that's what they do. The dugout loves that Coach came out.
It's interesting that bag on the outside, the ghost base, is foul, right? It's in foul territory, unless you're the base runner running down the line, and then you're in play.
I thought he hit the white bag with the back part of his heel.
See what the video shows us here. Gosh, didn't have the best view. I thought it hit in between bases.
I thought so too. I'm not sure if there's a rule that he has to touch the white bag first, if it matters.
So,
and they are going to stop, and they are going to.
Here's another look. I think he got in between both of them. I think the inside of his foot caught the first base bag.
Looked like he got the white part.
He says I stepped on both to the first base umpire. Parker did as he went through. NCAA.com video showing the replay here, and
they're going to keep playing, are they?
No, so they've got 2 officials who go over next to what is the home side dugout, so the first base side here at Classic Park. There's 2 officials. Yeah, 2 officials. They get to look at the video. Yeah. The other 2 stay out.
I think he got both bags. I think based on the views I'm looking at, and they're done talking about it. We'll get the verdict. Will it be the final out, or will there be more for Rowan University? Here's the call. And the call is out, and the Bulldogs take Game 1 in the College World Series. Final 10-1 is the score upon video review. Parker got the inside of that right foot on the first base bag, and the Bulldogs blast their way to a Game 1 win, 10-1, 8 runs in the 6th inning.
I mean, you said it, Coach. I mean, amazing. Like, you came in, you're going through 5 innings, scoreless baseball. You haven't put a base runner on with a hit yet. And you come out in the 8th, you get 3 guys on, no outs. Gabe Jones breaks this whole game open with a grand slam. And how about the pitching? I mean, you pitched 8 scoreless innings. That's what Coach Rainey always preaches, is just hang zeros. And they put 8 of them on the board. And there are very few teams, if any, who will beat you when there are 8 zeros on that scoreboard.
Classy move by Rowan coming out.
It's pretty hard to get beat with that.
They're fist bumps and high five, fist bumps for the Bulldogs as Adrian moves on in the winner's bracket, the elimination bracket for the 2 seed in this World Series. Adrian's victory today in the College World Series, their first since 2021, June 5th. They beat Johns Hopkins in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. 12-9 was the final in that one. The Bulldogs scored 10, and they give up 1 here in Classic Park, East Lake, Ohio. Bulldogs move on. They'll play a scheduled game for 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. We'll see if that comes true or not. We'll be back with our post-game show. It's another Bulldog victory. This one in the College World Series. 10-1 your final. We'll be right back with our post-game show. Right back here at Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. It's a Bulldog party. Game number 1 goes Adrian's way, 10-1 the final. Ian Went, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell. It's time for our Planet Fitness of Adrian player of the game. I mean, minimal discussion, but ultimately influenced all three of us. The guy who gave the Bulldogs the lead and ultimately scored the winning runs. Knocked them all in, a grand slam in the 6th inning. The first 4 runs of an 8-run frame for the Bulldogs. We're going with coach's guy, young man out of Blissfield.
Gaby Jones. Good go. Gabe, one thing about Gabe, you're not going to outwork him. Things are going good, you don't know he's there. Things are going bad, you don't know he's there. He's that type of kid, very even-keeled, and well-deserved of this player of the game tonight.
And he was seeing the ball well, Josh. Before the grand slam, 2 walks.
Yeah, 2 walks to start off the game. And then, of course, the grand slam. I mean, an absolute shot to dead center field, 400 to the center wall, and it got there. And, I mean, we'll mention it as well, was great behind the plate. I mean, the best catcher behind the plate is the one that you don't notice, didn't make a mistake, and just was a wall behind the play, and was really impactful in this game for sure.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, I'd say the pitching staff, Landon Kozlowski for the Bulldogs, 6 innings, 9 hits, just the 1 run allowed, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. Then Sean Parker, 3 innings, no hits, 3 strikeouts in the 9 batters that he faced. And
we've become so used to those guys doing that.
I know.
What
do you like more, the 10 runs or the one you gave up?
Yeah.
And quick looking at our hitting leaders for the Bulldogs, 2 hits apiece for Jack Poike, Jake Burns, and Nick Bruder. Single hits for Rolando Jimenez, Gabe Jones, Jackson McWiggin, and Aiden Melvin. 10 Bulldog hits in the game. Officially, they give Rowan 9 hits, so the Bulldogs out-hit the Profs. Mason Dorsey, 3 hits to lead the 2-seed Rowan University. The 7-seed Bulldogs move on to the winner's bracket. They'll await the winner of the nightcap, which is scheduled to begin at 10:15 tonight. Salisbury and Endicott, they're going at it. The winner to play the Bulldogs, the loser to play Rowan around 5 o'clock tomorrow for that game. The Bulldogs scheduled for 8:30. Both of you, final thoughts? Coach Tuttle first.
Well, the thing that's so amazing about this ball club is that here we have a 1-0 game for 6 innings, and then all of a sudden we put an 8 spot up there. On the other hand, it would have not surprised me if it would have been a 2-1 ball game because of the type of team that Coach Rainey has put together. He can score runs in bunches, or he can score 1 or 2 to win the ball game. You can win the games in many different ways, and that's one thing you can't take away from the Bulldogs. They can do it many ways.
And that's a recipe to succeed at this level, at this point in the season. Listen, with this win, you're now top 6. You got to go win tomorrow to try and go top 4.
Yep. It's a good point.
Well said. A Big Ten Bulldog victory. They get it done 10-1 is your final score. The three of us will be back with you tomorrow night. First pitch scheduled for 8:30. We'll see if it begins at that point, because this game that's starting at 10:15 was the scheduled 8:30 game. So we'll see how the timeline works out for that one. Adrian to play Salisbury or Endicott tomorrow around 8:30 here at Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. Thanks so much to all of our listeners out there, wherever you may be tuned in to the Adrian College Sports Network. 10-1, the Bulldogs get the win here at Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. We'll talk to you all tomorrow. We'll say goodbye briefly to our friends on the Adrian College Sports Network. We'll be back with them tomorrow. I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsors here on 96.5 The Cave that made this broadcast possible. They are Adrian College, big thanks to Craig Rainey and Mike Prang. Mary Funeral Homes, Lenawee Community Mental Health Authority, Martin's Home Center, Matthew Eichhorn with the Taylor Agency, SkyTech Sports Bar, Justice Pro Mechanical, Dynamic Industrial Supply, O'Connor & Sons Flooring, Washovia Services, Adrian Dry Cleaners, and Planet Fitness of Adrian. Thanks to my athletic director at the college, Craig Rainey, sports information director, Mike Prang. For my broadcast partners tonight, Hall of Famer Larry Tuttle and Josh Mitchell. I'm Ian Wentz saying good evening from Classic Park in Eastlake, Ohio, the D3 Baseball World Series. Once again, the final score, the Dogs get it done, 10-1 your final on the Adrian College Sports Network. Thanks again. A special thank you to our engineer tonight, Joe Johns. We'll talk to you all tomorrow from Eastlake, Ohio.